say? What you say? What you say? Oh. I just wanna love her for the whole night. Whole night. Whole night. Mm-hmm. Bring up another leg, girl. I just wanna love her for the whole night. Whole night. Whole night. Bring up another, let it go. Even with my brothers in his own right. I just wanna love her for the whole night. For the whole night. Whole night. Mm. I can trace. Mm-hmm. 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 Don't care if it kills me and I lose my way. Don't give it away. Let me show you how. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Don't care if it kills me, but I lose my way. Don't give it away. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I wanna feel like this forever. Won't you show me how? Down, 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 down. One day in paradise, but I can't remember where I've been. And just smoking, flashing lights. Sweet losing, crashing eyes. And all the money I can spend. And I choose you. And I choose you. What's up, Soka? How you been? And I'll all the rest. You always knew me best. Despite the things I never saw. I'm good, how are you? That's good to hear. I'm good as well. Interaction finished. Oh, dude. I'm just chilling. Dude, you know, sometimes you feel like you get scolded, just get scolded. I don't know. I explain that. Choose you. New chat GPT as my therapist. Keshi, I love Keshi. Fellow Vietnamese. Never and always choose you. You been playing then? Yeah, my life is boring as shit. But. Oh wait, did I say this? I did play Overwatch a bit. Because I just needed something to like play when I was like fucking editing. I was like, okay, edit, play, edit. I was like, am I really gonna play Overwatch in the big 2026? What? Overwatch? Yeah. I've been playing a bit. You know, you play? No, I got into it. Oh, I played it when it first came out, and then recently I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get into it. Cause I need a game where I can just shoot something. And I'm fucking terrible. I haven't played shooters in a long ass time. I'm fucking garbage. Really garbage. But I don't know. I'm thinking about buying 2 games. It's either Persona 5 or Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. Like, those are the 2 games I'm considering buying. But here's the thing. I like already seen someone play Persona 5. So like, you know, like I already know everything. And for Kingdom Hearts 3, I heard it's like not the best game. I don't know, it's just those 2 games I'm thinking about buying. No, playing shooters. Persona's really good. I heard it's good, but I already know what happens. I remember a while back, I used to watch like a streamer play it, and I was like, oh my god, cool! I already played the game. It also has, I think it has like 100 hours in it. I don't know. Had a talk. What's your main shooter? Are you Valorant-y? Rivals? Don't you play Genshin? Did they have fucking shooting in Genshin? Right? I saw the MC in Genshin, they're like fucking, they're like shooting shit. Like, oh my god, there's guns in that game. Valorant, I'm playing Overwatch more. Oh! Is there a reason you didn't play Rivals? Same thing. I think I was playing Overwatch, it just runs well. Space, oh, I see. I don't know what space, oh. Is beaten. Overwatch, it's the older game, but then when I play it on my PC, it runs smoothly. When I play Rivals, even at the lowest graphics, it's sometimes laggy. Overwatch is kind of fun. I mean, I should play that more. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It's laggy, yeah. It's not optimized. Alright, it's time to get in the mood.
In the mood. Am I in the mood? Dude, not gonna lie, all I did today was fucking edit. I was like going through VODs and like, okay, that's a good time to clip something, that's a good time to clip something. I was like, oh, that's a great time to clip. And then like, yes, literally all I've been doing, fucking boring shit. Productive? Kinda. Dude, hey, you know, wait, were you there for Voicer? The Choice Voicer? Holy fuck. I can't post any clips for that VOD. It's cause it uses like movies and shit. But the fucking YouTube video got like blocked. And I know some like other content creators, whenever they try to stream that game on YouTube, it gets blocked after the live finish. Yeah, copyright. Yeah, copyright. Because you're using well, I mean like some media, some like cartoons they let you, but like if you get the wrong one, they're like, oh yeah, we don't want that on YouTube, and then they block your video. I've been thinking about you. I have anxiety. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I like a weird feeling in my stomach. More water? All I've been drinking is water. I'll get more water. You know what? Fuck it. Be right back. Breathe. Breathe. You meditate? I had a phase where I used to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. I knew someone that was like, they'll get angry all the time. And then I told them to like, meditate. They're like, meditation doesn't work for me. I was like, oh shit. Meditation doesn't work. I probably should though. I believe it's like scientifically proven that meditation does work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Being conscious of your emotions and well-being state works sometimes. You don't believe in that shit? Baloney. I never done it like consecutively in a month. I think I did for like a week, and then like it feels like it does something, but I don't know. Laura's cortisol spikes, everything. Alright. Good morning, good afternoon, good nights, good evening. We're gonna play more Paranormasight. I'm a little out of it. Literally all I've been doing is fucking sitting down and editing. That's right, guys. Fucking daily shorts is coming soon. Sometimes you look at a VOD, you're like, wow, I was like, I did jack shit here. Maybe sometimes clips are slower do well. Maybe you should start doing that, because sometimes when I edit something, I want to make it like really engaging. So then sometimes I cut out the smaller parts to it. But sometimes I know some shorts, I study shorts, like they make it like kind of meditative, slow, embrace with demure. That's the best word I can say. The only reason I know that word fucking demure is because like online, you know, you see someone like eat, like, ah, elegance, demure. Oh my god. Demure, what's up, Ice? How you been? What does demure mean? I just assume it means like classy, elegant. I just see people say like demure randomly. How you been, Ice? Hi, goats. Thank you. I'm the goat. Wait, Ice, do you edit? And can I hire you? Wait, Ice, can you do like some work that I don't want to do? I'm just chilling. I have anxiety right now. I took some Tylenol. I'm thinking like maybe it's cause like headache's coming on. I don't know. Is that a genuine question? Do you want Ed for me? Don't. By the way, I'm. Wait, didn't you tell me you edit? I'm curious. Like I'm curious. Like, how much do you edit? I feel like the new generation, they can edit, right? I always see something like crazy on my shorts feed or like on Instagram or like TikTok. It's like, wow. I'm not good, but I want them to get better. Ah, I see. So you'll make me famous? Definitely like a TikTok editor. Yo, they're insane. Yeah, love for sure. Well, you can hire us. I don't have money. I don't have money. I'm not monetized. So like, honestly, we probably be like, you'll learn from exposure. And I don't know if like you have good edits. It could be like the Windows Movie Maker edit. Like, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna play like Club Penguin and then use like the text note editor to like type instructions or something. Well, now that's the reason some people, yeah, I had to scan them. I got this shit. I know a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. When they first started out, they did like hire like their fans to edit the videos, and I remember a lot of them got paid like $20 to like 10. And these were like YouTube channels that were like really famous. I can't pay you that much. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm on the grinds. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I just been getting a bunch of shorts. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I edited like 2 shorts. Wait, what shorts did I edit? Let me see. Let me check. Some old shorts. Let me see. You're cooking? Thank you. One of it's called My VTuber Reveal Went Wrong, so that's the debut stream. I'm making that short. Oh, it's already done. And getting a girl's number from a friend. And I have like some other gameplay shorts, like 4 shorts in total. I used to post daily, but recently, okay, I know everyone's anti-AI. There's this DaVinci Resolve, right? Has this thing where it's called auto subs. So it's like those subtitles you see in shorts, TikToks, and it basically makes it so people can just like read the subtitles and understand the context. Sorry guys, I'm using like the AI they gave me in it. I'm not making generative AI. You just cancel me. Lilint, you're supposed to manually add every subtitle in your video manually. I think those are different though. Yeah, it is different. But I am disclosing it that like it's not considered like AI. It's not generative. It's just subtitles. I mean, it's helping you. Don't people make that? Wait, Toka, don't people say that for like everything? I couldn't hire an artist, so I use AI. I couldn't hire musicians, so I use AI. It subs? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think like the AI stuff for like boring stuff, like cutting an image, I think it's fine. Subtitles is fine. It's AI, but different from like chatbots and AI generators. Okay, I heard you guys. Yeah, you don't fucking clip me? Guys, I can't stand this guy. He uses AI. This guy, he's ruining everyone's lives. Clifton canceled. Wait, Ice. Okay, another. Okay, this feels like an interview with Ice, and like Toka's here for some reason. Ice, I have to ask, what's like your most viewed like edited like content? Because you told me you edit. I'm just curious. Cause I just trying to gauge. You know what I mean? Trying to understand. I'm not gonna hire you. Wait, what do you mean? Did you? Okay, you told me you edit, right? Did you post like whatever? Oh, you don't post anything. Ah, okay. Got it. Fuck. Fuck. All right, interview's over with Ice. Turns over. Work on that resume. I know. I had for a short film and shot for school. For school. Okay. I mean, like even with that background, right? You probably know about L cuts, J cuts. This is here. How to tell a story, and those are like very important for editing. What? Okay, the things I don't like about editing is going through a VOD and finding, how do I say this? There's different type of videos, right? There's some videos that are super edited, and there's other videos where like it'll just like jump cut and that's it. Cutting clips, yeah, it takes a lot of time because I'm a lazy motherfucker, right, guys? I've been like fucking recording videos, but then like I never post it. so then I had to go into the fucking 8-hour VODs and like find the clips. Like literally today, I literally just went through a bunch of fucking VODs. By the way, the sizes of the VODs is like 100 gigs in total. So now it's like also using up space on my computer. Is it torture? Yeah. I know maybe I can make like an assembly line. One guy is like he does the VOD scripting, another guy edits the video. But I think I could do VOD scrubbing and then have someone else like edit. I think that'll be like ideal. Toka. Toka, I got a job opportunity. I pay nothing. Ice, you do the editing, and I make the money. Child labor.
What?
You're in this job interview. Learn your worth.
Look, I'm gonna quit my job.
Not the J word. Employment. It's getting kind of rough for employment. Like I know a lot of people, it's very rough. It's like torturous. But
It's what it is. We keep going.
Yeah. So we need a side hustle. You guys aren't making money. I don't have that kind of money. Hey, those interviews, yeah. I know people they did like 600 interviews. Not 600 interviews, like 600 applications. 3 interviews didn't get accepted. Some people I knew, they have like shit ton of internships and everything. It's very rough this year, or the past couple years. Side hustle, guys. Welcome to Side Hustle University. Today we're gonna make your first billion. I found out. Okay, I was doom scrolling TikTok and I was like, holy shit, I am. But I was doom scrolling on it, and like I seen a couple of people on there. They're like trying to sell courses and shit. Like, guys, watch out if you guys are looking for side hustles. Don't trust anyone from like TikTok. Indeed is the devil. I'm joking. Indeed, please give me more jobs. Indeed. Gotta make your LinkedIn and then put ready for work on your thing. There's full scams, yeah. I remember when it first came out, there was this guy who's like flexing his car and saying like, hey guys, buy my course and you become a millionaire like me. Like, guys, watch out. Alright, I think it's time to play the game. Cause this game is fucking long. But I do enjoy it.
Thanks for chatting with me, guys.
Damn, you guys are crying over LinkedIn. Guys, relax.
No.
LinkedIn, no. Isn't that the dating app? Yeah. Sorry. It's a flexing app? Yeah. Embarrassing. Alright. To like give you guys up to speed, there's a mass murderer on the island. Basically all the characters died. Yuza died. Sato is immortal. We don't know about Yumiko. The last chapter we played was a huge fucking yat fest. Like it was just info dump. And I'm kinda scared to play these two. Because these are the characters that just fucking yab about like history, and history is my worst major. So let's get started. Fuck. Yeah. Date unknown. 1980. Oh, boo boo. Game or history? We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I need to close some apps. Who's this? Now then, I believe it's time we discuss our strategy. Oh, give me a second. I need to move my phone. Okay.
Sure. What do you mean by strategy?
It should be obvious. We must reflect on all we've learned if we want to move forward. Ah, fuck! Labubu? Any Labubus? Any Labubu? Flowers, window. No Labubu. Alright, let's do this. This is a sketch of the mermaid mummy that I found in our family storage. Bringing it along would have been out of the question, so I settled on just bringing a sketch. Oh, that's right. I still haven't told Cersei why I'm searching for mermaids. Find art now. You just talked to her? It's blank. To be frank, I didn't come here to simply travel around the researching Issei Bay's mermaid legends. My real goal is to find an actual mermaid.
Oh yes, I had a feeling that was it.
So you already knew. Exorcists sure have some keen instincts.
What will you do if you find a mermaid? Do you want to become immortal?
I suppose might as well, considering all the trouble finding the one will be.
Your reasoning is unexpectedly uninspired.
Damn! Simple though it may be, I find the idea quite romantic, akin to ascending a new stage of humanity. Oh, this guy wants to ascend. First ascension, immortality.
Sure, I guess.
Second, mogging. I take it you disagree with my thinking, Cersei.
I fail to see why my opinion should matter here. What you do is your decision to make. Though I am not certain that an immortal can still be called human. I feel like if this guy is like on the deep end saying, Cersei, I'm looking for mermaids, I feel like it's your friend's responsibility to say, hey, you're fucking crazy, let's send you to the psych ward. Right? I think mermaids exist. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life looking for them. Dog, you have a wife and kids, don't do that. Still, your decision is irrelevant to my duty, so I will not try to interfere. Actually, meeting an immortal would be a rare once-in-a-lifetime chance. Please transcend humanity and let me examine you.
I prefer if you didn't speak of me like a research specimen, but I'll overlook it for now.
Though, I do wonder if immortality would actually bring you any happiness.
It would for me. If I get invest in some like stock, it goes to the millions in like 100 years, no? But then all my friends would die.
When you look at the old folk tales, it tends to be less of a blessing, more of a curse.
Jeez, don't say that after I already made up my mind and everything.
Well, I'm sure you'll be alright. If you tire of immortality, you only need to embark on a journey, like modern day Yao Baku.
Oh fuck no. Another like Japanese word. That is one way to look at it. Though I think the nun parts might be an issue. Well, I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. There is no immortality to be had till I find mermaid flesh to bite into. So let's start there.
Understood.
I'm also quite interested in finding a mermaid myself. God.
Searching just for mermaid meat alone seems like a waste.
Agreed. The best ways to go about this would be to find a living human mermaid.
This is quite exciting.
Now, this is what I call a true adventure. No matter the era, there's nothing better than a quest for the unknown. Shit. She's enabling him. Yes, this little kid is enabling this adult. That sounds wrong. Ashtray. And he's smoking. A porcelain ashtray that came with the room. Ashtrays like these can be found anywhere, so you can smoke without any worries. Is that true? That being said, I've noticed people outside still dropping their cigarettes on the ground. Well, I wasn't a smoker to begin with. I don't see this. Maybe in Asia? I know Asia, they smoke a lot. Let's see. Some of the notes I've taken, the information in them is not substantive and no use. Okay. Business card.
Oh. This is a business card from the guy we met earlier?
It is. We managed to glean some unsurprisingly good information from that exchange. Oh, history lesson? What's this? Oh. First thing first, let's head back to the inn. From there, we can plan our next move. Who are you pointing at? Me? Oh, okay, this is the one. Pardon me, but I would love the lovely lady and handsome gentleman be willing to spare me a moment. And why, yes, the gentleman does have some time.
I suppose that makes me the lady then? Oh, it's you.
Who is this guy? Oh, is this the businessman? Like, trying to fuck over everyone? You've been following us for quite some time. There is like, so we know there's an immortal on the island. And maybe this is the person like orchestrating everything to like, obtain the immortal. You've been following us for quite some time. Huh. He has? For how long?
Since the Issei Grand Shrine, I believe.
Truly. Maybe you could try to keep me apprised of some things like this in the future, Cersei. Haha. It appears I wasn't as stealthy as I thought. My apologies for the indiscretion. But you see, the two of you piqued my interest. Foreigners in Issei Bay, searching for mermaids. This guy can also be the fucking psychopath. He could be the stalker guy that was like also wants the immortal body. Gah! You overheard everything. How embarrassing.
Avi, hollering won't lessen the embarrassment.
He look crazy. Yeah, he got the long hair and it's just the eyes, I think maybe. But how rude of me. I ought to introduce myself. What's your name? Ikoma. Kipe Ikoma. I'm an event planner here in Issei City. My name is Kipe Ikoma. Oh, a fancy business card and everything. What a charming fellow. Let's see. Salad planning, eh? And it says here you're the CEO? I'm actually the only employee, so the title doesn't mean much. I see. I apologize for the rudeness, but I actually just ran out of business cards of my own.
Did you ever have any?
Ugh. Have you heard of the need to carry business cards in Japan? If you want to avoid looking suspicious, but I still forgot to bring any. What the free-willing and forgetful man before you goes by the name Arnav Barnum, a fantasy author who's merely passing through. Do you believe me? Or am I too suspicious? Without a business card of proof, the verdict is yours alone to make. So you're an author, Mr. Barnum. Please, call me Avi. This is Cersei. She studied more Japanese history than the average Japanese citizen. Yes, we heard her fucking yap about like a history, the other chapter.
It's a pleasure, if you like. I can list top 100 Issei's best features at any time.
Aren't you a delight? I was right to take an interest in the two of you. Ippei Ikoma. CEO. I think that is just the CEO. It's not the psychopath trader. Forgive me for my bluntness, but would you mind sparing me a few moments? I'd love to talk a little longer. I suppose that could be arranged. A boo boo, a boo boo, a boo boo. No la boo boo. The truth is, I'm currently planning a promotional tourism campaign for the Ise Shima region. I was thinking of using mermaid legends as a centerpiece of the campaign. Mermaids, huh? I'm sure you're already quite aware of the mermaid legends in Ise Bay, yes? I thought we could hold events, exhibitions, send around such legends to attract tourists. I see, so that's why you're interested in mermaids. Additionally, the Ise Shima region is also famous for its pearls. I believe mermaids and pearls naturally complement one another. True, there's also a famous legend that mermaids' tears turn into pearls when they are washed away by the ocean. Oh, such a story would do wonders for driving tourism to the area. Does this project mean you're knowledgeable about mermaids in Ise then, Mr. Akoma? I suppose it does. I know a fair bit. Oh, this guy looks smug. He looks like a... Oh, that's gonna kill millions? Eh, it's fine. Oh, there's a fucking outbreak in the lettuce? Eh, it's fine. That just from this smug. For example, there are some mermaid legends that most people never heard of. Oh, do share. A long time ago, there was an island south of Kamishima known as Taishima. Heard of it? I'm afraid I haven't. Rings a bell. It's also called Taishima by some. It's absolutely right. It is said that once upon a time, 3 mermaids lived on Taishima. Oh, we heard of this. Wow, 3 of them. Tell me, were they human mermaids or fish mermaids? Human mermaids? Well, I suppose their upper bodies were human, so I suppose you could describe them as such. I see, and that would separate them from the 3 mermaids discovered in Betsuho during the Heian period. Oh, this is the first time I heard of the tale. However, Taishima sunk about 400 years ago during natural disaster. Oh, this is the island where there's raiders and like where people think the waves curse came from. The mermaids seem to have vanished after that. What? That's a shame. Regardless, it is said that 3 mermaids were named Sobe, Nagami, and Hayase. So the mermaids were named too, huh? That definitely adds to the authenticity of the story. Pardon me, Mr. Akoma. I never came across such concrete information. Where did you learn this? I don't blame you for questioning my sources. I also haven't managed to find any records of this tale. You see, the story was passed down through word of mouth. As it turns out, there was a single man who managed to escape the island's destruction. His descendants have kept the legend alive. Ah. Aha. So it's one of those descendants you've heard the story from. That's right. They live a modest private life these days. That is Yuza's mom. And Yuza, we're descendants of that. We're descendants of the people that escaped the island. Okay, okay. When the story comes straight from a descendant like that, it does lend some credibility. I'd love to inquire deeper about these Taishima mermaids. If you don't mind, could you share the identity of the descendant you speak of? My apologies, but I'm afraid I cannot oblige. She is not the friendliest sort. Frankly, even I have trouble getting her to open up. No matter how many times I visit her, I always feel like I'm only getting part of the story. I see, that's a real shame. That has to be our mom, or Yuza's mom. Because they were described as like kinda like an outcast. Now, this may not be much consultation, but I have another interesting rumor about this descendant to share. Oh, I'm all ears. It concerns me that it concerns one of the rumored Taishima mermaids. It is said that a few decades ago, one of the mermaids turned human and now lives among us. Oh, what? No kidding. She became human? It doesn't ring a bell though. Why, that's exactly like the story of the Little Mermaid. What an exciting discovery. You say this was only a few decades ago? That makes it quite recent. This former mermaid could even be walking among the people here as we speak. If the story is true, then yes. However, I concede that even I find the story hard to believe. It is a little fantastical. That could be... what's your face? The immortal girl. What's her name? Zato? Zato, it could be her. Because we know she is immortal and she regenerates. She's like cut in half before. By the way, may I ask why you're searching for Issei Bay's mermaids, Avi? No particular reason. I just thought it'd be fun to wander through some sightseeing areas related to the mermaids' folklore, that's all. I see. Well, since you traveled all the way to Japan to sightsee, I'd love to ask you some questions. Was there anything missing from your areas you visited that you think might made your trip more enjoyable? A history lesson from Cersei? What about those photo spots you put your face in?
I know those. I love them.
Really, are they that interesting?
They're a Japanese tourism classic.
What? It would be nice to see more of them.
Agreed. If I saw one, I would certainly take a photo with it. Oh, and please, sell more of those little pennant flags. I can't resist them.
I see. I truly appreciate the input, but perhaps things are fine as they are. Should you discover anything new regarding the mermaids, please let me know. Understood? Hope you do the same for us. Okay, that's it for them. Amazing. A brand new mermaid legend.
The worst question is why?
Why?
There's a long history of people making a legend to drive tourism. Such stories linger on, despite their veracity being entirely unverifiable.
I suppose. Something the matter? Everyone's British. It's nothing. It's nothing. He definitely heard us. Well, it's about time for us to get going. Yes, of course, thank you. And I apologize again for taking too much of your time. Actually, since you come all the way to Japan... If anything happens to you during your vacation here, or you need any other help at all, please, feel free to give me a call. I'm quite familiar with all sorts of businesses in the area. For example, I could put you in touch with someone. Should you be looking to interview Alma divers? Oh, really? That's very kind. You're not just saying as a formality. That could be her. This is the assassin that killed everyone. If that guy links them up with her, oh, they have to be the either him or the other psycho killer. I'm just gotta think. Let's see. You're not saying as formality, are you? A free spirit like myself will not hesitate to take you off like this. I will call you. Please do not hold back. I'll leave you to your sightseeing. Please have a good time.
Flashback done.
Mermaids really did live on Taishima. It's certainly worth investigating. Map.
This map looks quite old.
Exactly. It's also the precise reason I've come to Mie. It probably has the sunken island. To put it simply, this is no ordinary map. This is a mermaid treasure map.
A mermaid treasure map?
Allow me to explain. I found this mermaid treasure map in the family storage. I actually explained it to Cersei. Okay. Well, yesterday Cersei might struggle to sleep on just the futon in a tiny room like this, but she looks well rested. I suppose she's used to it. I, on the other hand, was too excited to get much sleep.
Talk about the map?
I found this map in the old family storage. It was left behind by my great-grandmother.
Wait, his grandmother... does he have history with mermaids? If your great-grandmother... If she's your great-grandmother, that would make her my great-grandmother's sister. I heard she was exiled from the Lunar Light family because of her eccentricities.
That's correct. She was quite fond of the occult and amassed a number of suspicious curios over her lifetime. As a child, I loved searching through the storehouse that housed her collection. It was like a treasure hunt for wonders, a demon's tale, a yeti's bone, a book of black magic, Pogo's tooth, a piece of a UFO, a crystal skull. I cannot vouch that any of it was authentic, but it was still so exciting to look through. It's no exaggeration when I say that this very storehouse is what led me down the path of becoming a fantasy author. I suppose that's the kind of formative experience an occult writer needs. Just so, I have to thank my great-grandmother. She's the reason I could put food on the table. And among the items in that collection was this. The mermaid.
I see a mermaid mummy.
Precisely. They were rather prevalent at sideshows and the like all over the world in the 19th century. Mermaid mummies from Japan were quite popular because of their high quality. A number of them even made their way to Europe. These were popular? Maybe as like an attraction. Like who would like... did they say they were buying it? I was gonna say like pure no way someone's gonna buy this. I think this is like an attraction.
Like look at that freak.
That's kind of crazy. How like old circuses it was just like look at this freaking nature. This one's probably made its way back to the family storage around that time. It was probably passed from one seller to another until it ended up in my great-grandmother's hands.
Are you so sure it was made in Japan?
Well, you see, I gave this mummy a thorough investigation. I even took it apart. Sure enough, it was made of wood and paper clay. Also, it's not real. Right? I took it apart. Sure enough, it was made of... Okay. So he was able to inspect it. But lo and behold, I also found this map inside. They found a map in a mummy! Truly, you found the map inside a mummy. Whoever made it all those years ago must have snuck a map inside. I doubt my great-grandma had the slightest idea it was even in there.
It's an incredible discovery.
It is simply tantalizing, is it not? There is not a doubt in my mind that it will lead to a most thrilling discovery.
So then, why do you call this a mermaid treasure map?
Well, it was hidden inside a mermaid mummy, so it follows it must be a treasure map of sorts, no? I feel it's fair to summarize it must have something to do with its immortality too.
I see, your enthusiasm has carried you quite a ways from home. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I have no doubt our treasure lies somewhere in the Issei Bay.
What a shame there's no X to mark the spot.
Indeed, this leads us to our first conundrum. Any ideas to just decipher this map, Cersei? How would she know? Little kid, help me!
Dude, you sound like my dad.
He fucking, he gave me like a foldable chair? He's like, look, fold it. I was like, you're not giving me instructions. And he starts yelling at me. Aren't you gonna tell to fold the chair?
Put me on the spot, why don't you?
Exactly, seriously, I'm with you.
But it does look like something is written here. Do you know what it says?
Oh, that part. I actually did some research on that. Apparently it says, search of the 95th. Search of the 95th? What is that?
That sure makes it sound like it leads to a secret location of some sort.
Yes, it must be related to mermaids, aren't you just itching to find it?
You know it.
I knew it. I'm counting on you to help me solve the map's riddle. Okay, that's the hint. I should pay attention. What the fuck did he say? Search the 95th. Okay, that's the hint. Oh wait, I just remembered. You said you can douse, no? Can't you just douse for the treasure? Then we can skip this whole map and riddle business altogether.
I apologize, but that's impossible. What's douse? Is it like searching through like the spirit realm?
Truly, but why?
Dowsing is usually used to find waterways, veins of ore, and other such things. My dowsing, however, I can be used to find people and objects imbued with spiritual power.
Oh, so it has to have spiritual power.
However, I must be familiar with the spiritual power that I'm looking for.
I see. In other words, you wouldn't be able to find a treasure you've never seen or heard of.
Yes, the distance in which I can detect the source also depends on how strong the spiritual power is. It's not quite the superpower I thought it was. I say, we had enough of diversion. Let's get back to investigating our map.
Yeah. It's a good look. Pick it up. Oh. You noticed something?
It looks like something's written on the other side.
I see. I knew I must have missed something. I should carefully hold the edge when I want to look at the other side. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, this is constellations, no? Like the stars. Take a look close at all the spots on the back of the map. Oh, those. I dismissed them as a bunch of stains. You really think that's all they are? It's clearly like stars. Eureka! Inspiration strikes, I figured it out. And it's a bit hard to see what you mean when you're looking at the back of the map. Can you point at the front? Oh, you make a fair point. I may be less inspirational stuck than I first assumed. I had to think of this a bit more. Oh, I think this is trying to tell us, like, where it is? The map of East Bay Judgment Condition is quite old. If I were to guess, I could say it's over 100 years old. No, perhaps even more than 200 years old. I wonder how old it really is. Okay, we're like solving a puzzle. Thursday, do you recognize the symbol on the lower right? It appears quite similar to Sanskrit. However, I don't recall a character quite like this one. It may be a mark of unique of cartographer, like a signature. If that's the case, it's irrelevant to our investigation. I agree, though in my opinion would change should we come across symbol elsewhere. Okay. Writing. The phrase "search for the 95th" is written on the map around the location of the Ise province. Look closer, isn't that Taishima? You're right, it depicts an island south of Takaimishima. It's safe to assume the map was made before Taishima sank then, right? That makes over 400 years old, maybe during the Sengoku period, incredible. Eureka! Inspiration strikes, I figured it out. Did you? Where's the red treasure? Fuck. No doubt, it's here, behold. Huh? Why there? It felt right. I hope you don't mind me asking, but would you care to show me a more definite location? Dang it. Nah, I might be less inspirational struck than I first assumed. I have to think of this a bit more. Alright, it's a puzzle. Let me try to think. Something about those spots seem familiar. It's the stars, right? I'm trying to think. Okay, we already got that. What could it be? I'm thinking it's the middle, so it'll be like right here. Cause they flip it, right? You flip it. Is it here? Unless you don't flip it. Oh no. Hold that for another time, maybe. I believe you know something. I've noticed something about. Would you like me to share? Would you like me to share my discovery? Yes, you have. Tell me. Well, if you are so desperate to flaunt your wit, I suppose I could let you help me a bit. Let's start by thinking about what's written on the map. The 95th. Remember how the 95th is written on the top of Ise province? Do you recall the conversation we had yesterday? There was something related to Ise that had more than 95 parts. There was? Give your files another look, and then ask me again if you're still struggling to understand. Oh my god! Let's see. 95. I hate this. She was yapping about history, and I was like, yeah. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for the letter 95. Numbers 95. 95! Oh, something more than 100. Or 95. There's years. Mermaids, 15 years ago, 100 years. Let's see. Yeah, Bukini. Salesman. The tail of that thing. A Hieke. Those are years? Wait, is that years? Governmental rank. That's in the thousands, not 95. Let's see. Summer Triangle. Okay, here. This is what I'm thinking of, but 95. Maybe it's the stars? Let's see. Oh, we're at the end. Okay, it's clearly something with this. Vega, Danube, and Altair. Let's see. Anything else with the triangles? Yeah. Question mark. Oh, there's some other stuff missing. More history lessons. A lot of history lessons were missing.
In 1980.
Let's see. No more affairs. No. Alright, let me ask you again. Give me some hints. Doesn't mean you want to hint? Yes! I'm terrible at this. Do it plainly. The 95th must be referring to an episode in the Tales of Issei. Determine the title of the tale, then try to find it on the map. Okay, we have to find a title. It's 95th. Title.
A title?
A tidal wave? Dude, I remember in school, we were questioning like, oh, what do you call a big wave? And then I was like, a tidal wave. And then the teacher was like, no, it's called tsunami. Alright, my bad, weeb. Let's see. It has to be the history.
Tales of Issei.
125 episodes. Okay, that's the starts. Episode 1, 6, 9, 23. Hikoboshi. Okay, we got it. Hikoboshi. Having fallen in love with a woman who serves in imperial courts, a man finally managed to meet her plainly waiting for the right moment. However, the two are still surrounded by the screen. The man recites a poem to her, proclaiming that his love for her is greater than Hikoboshi's love for Orihime. Compares the screen separating to the Milky Way that separated the two legendary loves. Melbody's word? Okay. So we gotta look for Hikobushi. Hikobushi? Where's that? Is that on the map? Hikobushi.
Hikobushi. Hiko.
Where are you, Hiko? Let's see.
Hikobushi.
Is it here? Hikobushi? Hiko? We know it's in 95, right? But then, like, let me see. Let me look. What did she say again? Episode of Tales of Issei. Determine the title of the tale and try to find them out. Okay, where is Hikobushi then? On the map. Like, okay, we know where it is. Does it say on the map? Hikobushi. Let's see. Seishima. Hikobushi. I'm following one. Man recites a poem to her, proclaiming that his love for her is greater than Hikobushi's love for Urahime. He separating to the Milky Way and separated by the two legendary lovers. Loved by that. He compares the screen separating them to the Milky Way, separated by the two legendary lovers. In his words, one of his okay. I need a map. I need a map. Billy's Hikobushi. Issei Bay. Is it there? This little corner thingy? Let's try that. Missing? Here. I have no doubts it's here, behold. No. Unless you find a way to sense on the riddle. What? Here. Here. Eureka. No. Here. I'm brute forcing it. Fuck. Oh my god, where is this? Okay, put the map down. You have more hints? Does that mean you want another hint? Yes! The Knife of Tails is story of the Hikobushi. It's also black on the map, not random, but drawing of the Summer Triangle constellation. Yes! Recall that Altair is also called Hikobushi, then think of the place where Altair appears on the map. Oh! Making the back, trying to do the back of the front of the map. Oh wait, give me a second. Is there lights? Oh! Okay, I see. We got some light here, and then it's either one of these spots, then. Wait, let's see, Files? Where is it? The lights. Okay. I'll tear the corner, alright? Found one, so it has to be here. Here it is. We got it! Oh, and what makes you say so? Hehe. Why, it's simple. This part's this very top marks the world's name location. Hikobushi. No. Fuck! Seriously, I can't imagine that's called Hikobushi. I call. Fuck. They call it. Did they spell it wrong? Let me see. Hikobushi. Hikobushin. What did I say? Hiko. Oh, with the oh. Give me a second. Hikobushi. Let me explain. You see, I got it right. You see, the 95th and the riddle must refer to the 95th tale in the Tales of Issei. And the title of that tale is none other than Hikobushi. Next note, how the Summer Triangle constellation is drawn on the back. I love how Avi thinks like he did all the work. It was fucking Cersei. She legitimately did all the hinting. Like, you know the hint, old man? Drawn on the back. Location of Hikoboshi or Altair responds to this very spot on the map. You sure did. Don't let me take away that away from you. Thanks, Cersei. Gah, I failed. I have to do better next time. Wait, what? Oh no, I think we're good. Ah, shit. Each room is equipped with a mosquito trap. They tend to come in through the windows on hot days. It's a neat contraption. You have to plug it and place it, and it'll kill any nearby mosquitoes. That's a thing? I just thugged it out. Wait, maybe I should buy that. Just like these are reliable, as well as easier and safer than combustible types, so they've gotten quite popular. I didn't know that existed. I didn't need one of those. Even if we were to search the area on the map, it's in the middle of the sea. How are we supposed to search a place like that? Looking for an unknown object somewhere on a large swath of sea floor seems like an impossible task. You're right. It does sound difficult. You need to find a diver. We might have to ask our friendly CEO for help. He did give us his card. However, wouldn't that mean we'd have to inform him of the map? No other way about it. In addition, should we find anything, I imagine he'll expect a share of the spoils. Aye. I really want to keep it all to myself. Sharing is the worst.
I understand, but we have no other options.
It's a shame, but I suppose you're right. We should contact him as soon as we can. Oh, nice! We did it! So we found the location. Fuck! More of this shit. Okay. Let's go. The next day.
Hello, this is Ikoma.
Oh, hello, this is Ikoma. I'm calling about the seafloor investigation. I asked for an almond diver to investigate the area because I was keen to get results as soon as possible. Who's coming with us? However, she has not returned. Huh. Is she driving? Oh wait, it's Japan. It's on the other side. I was like, wait, why is the kid driving? Is she? Which is why we head out there to ourselves to assess the situation. We have nothing else to do after all.
So he asked for an almond diver to investigate the sea floor in the area.
I guess in places like this, it would be faster to hire an ama than regular diver. Even in this age, you can still get some amas to do contracted dives, huh? It appears she was contracted to investigate for an hour, at which point she was returned, even if empty-handed. I suppose that the intent was just for her to survey the area to start with.
However, several hours passed with no word from the diver. I can see why Ikoma is worried.
We'll start by checking out the location. We can request a police search after, if need be. Cersei, do you have a bad feeling about this?
I do. Ever since we first heard about this.
Okay, he's driving. Is this bum gonna let his niece drive? I see.
There's a strong negative spirit energy in the air that has only intensified since we approached the spot. Something happened there. The diver didn't make it back. Is it safe for us to go?
Oh, that's the other guy.
I have a talisman that repels evil. It should be fine.
Well, if you say so. Worst comes to worst, we'll reunite in the afterlife.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Alright, where are we going?
There's something there.
Oh, fuck. Mermaid? Empty boat. That must be the almond diver's boat. There doesn't appear to be anyone around. How unsettling.
You're right. There's something terrible here.
Is it really that bad? Huh.
It is. I can tell even from this distance. It's coming from the bucket.
Oh shit, a cursed object.
It's saturated with sinister spiritual energy. There's some real powerful curse inside.
That's the symbol! We saw on the map! Inside the bucket. Does that mean the almond diver found something on the sea floor and brought it up to the surface? And perhaps it succumbed to this curse while trying to get it out.
Yes, unfortunately.
So the diver died and got this cursed object.
As we cannot say for certain what misfortune this curse may call forth, I need you to remain cautious.
Can you dispel curses, Cersei?
It depends on the curse itself, but I believe I may be able to handle one of this caliber.
That's relief. It really is safe for us to approach the boat, though.
Yes, it's fine. For me at least.
This guy's like, alright, Cersei, you swim there. I'll stay my distance. The ocean's scary, dude. Like, we're not built for the ocean. Understood. If anything happens to me, then I'll leave the rest to you. Okay, he's driving.
Oh my, there's a small metal box in the bucket. This has to be the source.
Can we take it?
Yes, provided I can overpower the mouse it's engulfed in.
Ha!
Yeah! That was it. It should be safe to touch now. I'll leave that part to you.
No problem. It had the same symbol. Yeah, this thing. It's pretty heavy. What do you think this box is exactly? A tungsten cube.
It appears to be quite old. It likely dates back to the same time period as your map.
Ancient.
Here, take a look at the symbol on the top of the... Do you recognize it from somewhere?
It's on the map. Oh, is this that strange symbol we saw on the map?
It's thus fair to say that the map was leading us towards this exact box.
It only makes sense. It's the dandy. It's all more intriguing. Oh shit! There's some strange lines on the side. Perhaps it is some sort of pattern. Oh, you know what this is? It's one of those like origami like boxes where it's folds. You know what I mean? It becomes like a cross T thing, and they fold into a box. I think we have to unfold this. It appears to open from the top, but it's not budging at all. It would take quite a lot of strength to force it open.
I believe this box has been sealed with powerful spiritual energy. It probably sealed by a skilled sorcerer a long time ago. I doubt it will be opened by any normal means.
I can feel something shifting whenever I turn it. There must be some kind of mechanism inside.
Then I suppose you want to align the box with the spiritual energy of this place.
In English, please. English, goddammit!
It's likely that the mechanism for unlocking the box is activated by orienting the box in the right directions in the right order.
I see, so I have to figure out where to point it. Leave it to me. Ah, fuck! Alright. Ain't the boo-boo. Let's see this. Now then, to open this middle box. Try to investigate the box and rotate it so I can get a good look at all 4 sides. Oh, I have to click it. Okay. 4, 2, 3. Okay. I think I get it. Alright, it's 1, 4, 2, 3. Wouldn't it also be like you align it? Like the mountains? There's also clouds here. So 1. Okay. Talk? It's possible the area's getting the box open, so we should try to figure out it before leaving. The area, okay, got it. Let's talk about the area. The weather's great and the sea is calm, yet there's something unsettling in the air.
Yeah, I feel it too.
Are you trying to scare me?
I'm not certainly sure, but I figured out the mechanism.
Should I tell you? Not yet, not yet. Don't backseat me, Cersei. No, I want to experience the thrill of solving this myself.
I see. In that case, I wish you luck. Wow, you're such a respectful chatter, Cersei.
Letting me figure it out. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's obvious, right? Also, if you look at the map, there's definitely a spot located in the map. Fishing boats. The boat the Almadever who found the metal box, there's not a trace of life on it. According to the Coleman, the diver went to investigate alone without a companion to mind the boat. I swallowed my fear and tugged on the rope earlier on the off chance that she was still down there somewhere. I pulled up the whole length of the rope, but no one's tied to it.
If you go in the middle of the ocean and kill your friend,
would anyone be able to detect the body? Okay, that sounds really fucked up. Right? It's just you and your person and the other person. If I were to like kill them, oh okay, I mean like the body could like wash up on shore. Huh. Well, you're crazy. You're talking like crazy. My bad. Alright. It's obviously we have to align it to like this, right? Clouds. Clouds. That's land. Are those clouds or am I just supposed to align it? Oh! I was right! Oh, I felt something move inside the box. I must be on the right track.
Nice, keep at it.
Alright, let's get 2. Let's see. Got it! 2. That's 2. I'm on fire. That's 2. Alright, let's go 3rd one. Please? 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 Alright, these bones are too big, so maybe you have to go like these smaller ones? Got it! One left, alright, let's do the fourth one. It's like high up. Let's see. Is he? I got it! Yes, it's open. What's inside? Congratulations. What's inside? Let's see. Huh? What's this? It's tea leaves. Oh, that could be a cursed object. It's like a fish wood thing. I see a bunch of fish head, fish tail. Some kind of wood carving. Oh. Cursed. Oh god, curse stone. Curse of the forsaken fish. Oh shit. Whoa, something came out. Yikes, what is this? Make it stop. A deep, painful, resentful memory has invaded my mind. Okay, Avi got a curse stone. I thought it was a heart ring. Could be, could be. You can use it to turn people to a fish and kill them when they are submerged in the water in Issei Bay. It can even be used at a distance, provided the target meets the requirements. Oh, we found the murder weapon for the first person who made someone a fish. Use the curse button and use when you wish to use a curse. We found the murder weapon for like the first murder, or one of the first, like the first body we found. What the hell was that? Art. Bloody hell. Even though he's American. I'm not certain. But I believe we just acquired a cursed tool known as a curse stone. However, they are rarely possessed by such powerful curse echoes. How lucky. If you truly are congratulating me, then I'll happily celebrate with you. But I can ask you something first. Of course. Am I cursed? Am I gonna die? I wouldn't say you're cursed per se. There was a similar case in Tokyo last year. Oh, the previous game. Hold on for a minute. I cannot think straight. This is too overwhelming. Incredible amounts of information flooded to my mind just now. I need a moment to settle before I can take in anything else. You must mean the resentful memory held by the curse? The phenomenon wherein the events... Is that a word? Wherein? The events leading up to the curse forming pass onto the curse bearer so that it gradually spread? And the curse bearer refers to someone... Oh my god. Refers to someone who's hunted by a curse echo and then is able to use the curse? Stop! I already told you I can't take any more information. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Yeah, she's a nerdy like that. Info dump, info dump. I think I just learned why Taishin was sunk 400 years ago. Let me sort out all of that first. Really? Tell me. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. So we found the weapon of like the first murder. Or not the first murder, the earlier murder. Thank you for investigating the situation for me. I was involved in an accident many years ago, so I can't bring myself to go out to see you anymore. You've been tremendous help. Accident many years ago. There's only like one. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We actually got our hands on something quite valuable, so we owe you a thanks a lot. Oh, they're telling them about it. That's great. I'd love to hear more about what you discovered, if you don't mind. Of course. La boo. No, La boo. The driver I hired to perform a search was an army driver living in Toba City, name of Tamiko Suma. Do we know that person? Tamika? Suma. No, we don't. I think. Unless I didn't skip past them. Tamiko Suma. I thought there was no way we could pull off the search, but that was when she agreed to take on my request. I feel terrible at what happens. I can only hope that she's still out there somewhere unharmed. That could still be... What's her face? This is a girl, and she was the killer. She had no way of knowing how dangerous this stuff. She is a diver, kinda, I think. Please, I'm the one who sent her out there. If there's blame to take, it's mine. But still, what exactly happened out there? About that. Let's start with this mailbox and the almond I found. Please do. It appears Miss Suma decided to take on my commission alone and set out to sea by herself. Perhaps things would have ended differently if there was a boatman with her. So basically, this wooden carving we found inside the metal box. I see, so your map indicated the location of this wooden carving. We believe so. The question is why? Why go all the way to not just hide it, but to conceal the map and a mermaid mummy? How very intriguing. I suppose a carving like that would have had some value back in the day, but to go all the effort to preserve it like this. I believe what was preserved was not the carving itself, but the mermaid's memory that was stored inside the curse. Dun dun dun! a curse? Dun dun what now? That's right! In other words, I'm the one who made that box, entrusted it with a message, and we are the recipients. Please calm down. I'm feeling quite lost. These foreigners. I know you're quite excited, but I think we have no choice but to start explaining the curse. That's right. It's a curse chit-chat time. You may be a bit too rational to believe what I'm about to tell you, Mr. Ikoma. Even so, I ask that you try your best. Huh? If you're really ready to hear it. If you're ready to hear it, I'm ready to say it. Come. Give me your answer in the next 3 seconds. 3? I'm prepared. Please tell me. It's not like you're just tired of him. I see, so the Taishima mermaid known as Hayase was killed by raiders. The hatred she left behind became a curse that entered this wood carving. Wait, what? You, Avi, then inherited her curse in addition to information 400 years ago, in the form of a resentful memory. You absorbed all that quite efficiently, I'm impressed. This is actually not the first time I've heard about what can happen if one touches a curse stone. Oh. But let's save that conversation for later. So he knows about curse stones. More importantly, do you know what actually went down in Taishima 400 years ago? That's right, I know the truth, all of it. What happened, what didn't, I know it. You seem quite frazzled. Do you need some time to collect your thoughts? There's no need to worry, I'm prepared, but it will take some time to explain. Yeah. Time to reveal what really happened 400 years ago at Taishima and the Mermaids. Please, do tell. Okay. Around 400 years ago, the area of Shima province, which included Taishima, was governed by the Kuki clan. The leader of the clan was Kuki Shumitaka, and it's his duty to protect the secret of the 3 mermaids living Taishima. It must have been Sobe, Nagami, and Hayase. However, the 3 legend that was eating mermaid flesh could grant immortal life, as was well known. So legend was well known for eating mermaid flesh. So he secretly hid them on Taishima so no one could learn about their existence. Hid what now? Leader of the clan to protect the Tsukitaka. Oh, that was the person, and he had to protect 3 mermaids. The legend was known, and then he hid them on Taishima. Okay, on the island. It appears Sumitaka thought of the mermaids as a sacred or divine existence. The thought of seeking immortality for himself likely never crossed his mind. The land where the mermaids lived was a sanctuary that he fears to protect at all cost. In other words, Taishima was an island where people worshipped the mermaids in secret. Indeed, it meant the people living on the island were not simple commoners, but guards tasked with protecting the sanctuary and its mermaids. Sumitaka was so dedicated to keeping the mermaid's secret that he kept the existence of Taishima out of historical records. Wow! The public believed the island was entirely uninhabited. Wow. Number 1 White Knight! Oh, you're protecting some mermaids, fucking Civ. You corny, bro. You corny. They won't bang you. Dude, that's what people say this age. I see. By keeping an existence hidden, he was able to keep the mermaid safe. However, a vassal of the Sumitaka's uncle, Yoshitaka, learned about the mermaids of Taishima. He passed on this information onto Yoshitaka, who believed obtaining immortality was a must to rise to the top in an era that was often plagued by war. He commanded his vassal to lead his army to Taishima and do whatever he had to return with the flesh of a mermaid. Sumitaka and those on the island resisted, but the invading army was far too powerful. The island was swiftly overrun. Ultimately, Haise was captured and brought before the vassal. The vassal tortured her, demanding she grant him the power of immortality. Damn. But Haise denied. Oh, Haise is a girl? Okay, no. Kugi Sumitaka. Oh, no, Haise is the mermaid. Okay, my bad. Haise did not yield, even to the most hellish torments. She screamed and cursed with her despair and anger until her dying breath. Oh, so this mermaid got tortured and captured. It's horrible. That's horrible. The hatred of Haise felt at the moment of her death led to the situation of the curse of the forsaken fish. That is what's learned from this resentful memory inside the cursed stone. But to be honest, that is only half. Half of what? Half the memories. The other half is the memories known who left behind the metal box. The other half is the memories of the one who left behind the metal box. Then the story of how the curse of the forsaken fish became his curse stone. Oh, so there's people on the island that kept the mermaids, 3 mermaids there, and the leader was basically try to protect the mermaids. So in order to protect them, they did everything, right? So they put them on the island, made sure that everyone knew that's uninhabited, removed any history of the island. Despite that, the raiders, I don't know the name, or I forgot their name, raided the island, found one of the mermaids, tortured them for like something. Oh, for granting the power of immortality, she didn't, and that's how the curse of the fish stone is made. Okay, getting it. Having failed to obtain immortality, the vassal flew into a rage. He had all the inhabitants of Taishima slaughtered. Oh fuck! So we're still continuing the story. Okay, so then the vassal of like some other emperor of some other empire. Went to the island, was not able to get the immortality, so then he just starts slaughtering the entire place. Started as revenge for keeping the secret. This guy was the worst. Finally, he continued his advance into the sanctuary. The islanders had protected down the last man. There, he destroyed its shrine. What irony that he came too close to the secret he had been so desperate to find. Are you saying that the other 2 mermaids were still in the sanctuary? No, they already fled Taishima. Actually, there were 2 other survivors. Sumitaka's adopted daughter, Princess Hatsune Miku, also escaped the chaos of the invasion unscathed. Another islander who managed to survive as well, taking with them the treasure of the mermaids. The treasure of the mermaids had protected. The mermaid's treasure. This may shed some light on the descendants you spoke of earlier. Of course. She must have been a descendant of the man that escaped that day. We now know she was correct when she spoke of 3 mermaids living in Taishima. So we do. Putting descendants aside for now, let's return 400 years ago. The vassal's invasion and the destruction of the sanctuary was like a trigger. As a reaction to the sanctuary's fate and their own ill-deserved deaths, the sorrow and hatred of the islanders swirled together and formed the curse of the raging waves. Reaction of the sanctuary and their own ill-deserved deaths. Okay. 2 curse stones. One came from a tortured mermaid, and the other came from the slaughtering of all the islanders. And this is the curse of the raging waves. Okay. Natural disaster took the heavens when descended upon Tashima. The curse bombarded Tashima with violent winds, earthquakes, and thunder. Then, the final act to protect Tashima's lost sanctuary, they sank it to the sea. Oh, it sank the island to the sea to destroy all evidence of it existing. They destroyed it! The small island of Tashima sunk swiftly under the waves. The vassal and all of his men were, of course, all killed thanks to the curse. But one problem remained. That wasn't the end of it. What was the last problem? Tashima was destroyed by the natural disasters that caused by the curse of raging waves. But the calamity continued many days. It must have seemed as though it would never end. Oh, the curse kept happening. I can't imagine how terrifying it must have been. Sumitaka even sought out a famous Onmyoji to dispel the curse, but he was unsuccessful. The curse would eventually sink to the bottom of the sea, alongside the sanctuary, and be sealed there. Only then did the calamity end. Yet it appears this curse was so powerful that it required a sacrifice to be truly sealed. The sacrifice. That is Sato. It's her, the immortal. Not just any sacrifice, but a living one. Princess Hatsune offered herself up to be the sacrifice. Oh, Sato's Princess Hatsune. You said she was Sumitaka's adopted daughter. Yes, and she lived in Taishima. That appears to be the case. Sumitaka was evidently so taken with her that he decided to adopt her. The rumor that she threw herself down the well was likely to spread to cover up the real cause of her death. Ah. So Princess Hatsune was actually sacrificed. The seal will hold for 100 years. They must have hoped that the curse itself would fade during that time too. However, the curse of forsaken fish created by Hayase also continued to linger in the same place. So the Onmyoji sealed it inside the wooden carving, turning it into a curse stone. Then the same Onmyoji, knowing that the seal would only last 400 years. Okay, let's see. So this Onmyoji sealed the curse of tidal waves into a wooden carving. Oh, and then turned to a curse stone. Wait, let me think. The curse of forsaken fish created by Hayase continued to linger in the same place. Oh no, that's the fish. That's the fish curse. So this Onmyoji also sealed up this wooden the fish curse thing. Okay. Stored his memories within the curse stone to pass on this information. He wished to pass down his knowledge for others to use in an event the curse outlasted the 400-year lifespan of the seal. He left behind instructions on how to completely dispel the curse of raging waves. That's important! Indeed, I've compiled it all in my files. How do we remove it? First, thou must unbind my seal, risen from the depths within the iron box. Okay. Second, thou must offer the still-tied mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice of the sanctuary. By the sacrifice to the sanctuary. Oh, didn't the mother and Sato have the mirror, I believe. Third, let those who share blood with the lost souls of Tashima be the ones to offer appeasement. That's Yuza. Oh, okay. That's Yuza. Yuza and his mom. Huh, so that's what's happened. And that wraps it up. I got all that information beamed to my brain in a flash. Yet I still managed to present it as an enticing narrative, eh? How amazing was that? Really? Yeah. Dude, I feel like anytime I in school when I was paying attention to a lecture, they'll go through slides and a lot of information. I'll be like, I don't remember jack shit. I have to reread the book and shit. But me, it's different. It's like someone's like fucking, oh, my fucking brain waves are entering your brain. You're utterly astounding. How, wow, incredible. Thank you, Cersei. I compiled all the details and the stories in the files, so feel free to go over it at your own pace. Oh, thank you. Huh, okay, that's it. We're in Ikona's debt, so I suppose we ought to tell him everything we learned. That reminds me, I meant to ask you about the middle box. If it's been lying on the seafloor for 100 years, how come wasn't discovered until now? It's most likely sealed inside a rock or something until a few months ago. So it was sealed away until a certain amount of time has passed? Now, I believe the box unsealing might have been triggered by something. After Miss Suma found the metal box, you mean to tell me she died? It is likely. It is likely. If we consider that the curse of the Forsaken Fish, the complete etc. in the metal box. Oh! This Alma diver who went by? They are probably the first death. They weren't just sunken on the sea, they were cursed. So they must have been where is it? Mermaid money? No. They have the image of the thing. So like this Alma diver that went and got the box got cursed. But where is it? It's the image of the mermaid curse thing. Let me see. Just making sure.
Just making sure. Making sure.
Mermaids? Is it here? No, it's history.
History.
Time to make history. I just want to double check. Where is it?
Immortal.
Immortal she. Sorry. TikTok cringe. Wait, is that the lyrics? Immortal. I'll double check. No, I don't think they have an image of it. But it does explain the first death. And wait, no, I just saw the thing. Oh, it's fine. It's actually in the middle box. It was likely too late for her. How horrible. Since she's likely turned to a fish and died soon after, there's a high chance for her transformed body to wash up on shore soon. And it did. That was the first corpse you found. Alright, now we have to talk to maybe Cersei? Wait a second. Is something wrong? Avi, if someone's affected by the curse of the Forsaken Fish, the transformation starts at the feet and slowly travels up, yes? I believe so, though it's not hard to say for sure without witnessing it. If it is true, then that may explain the true identity of the fish mermaids discovered in this area. It could have been the bodies of those who died in the middle of the transforming due to the curse of the Forsaken Fish. Oh, that's a convincing theory! Fish mermaids have been recorded as having only human heads or faces, or appearing human just when the chest rolls up. Oh, so then the mermaids that Pure have been seeing might have just been the curse stone. If the curse starts at the feet and travels upward, that would explain the variety of fish mermaids that have appeared. The process is so painful that most die mid-transformation. Oh. Then the curse causes the corpse to rapidly wither, forming fibrous mass. Ah. It may even be the true identity of the mermaid, our mermaid mummy. Interesting. Still, without analyzing it directly, there's no way to know for certain. But perhaps this is why the mermaid's mummies originally from Japan are of such high quality. That guy was listening. I'm sus with that guy. Of course, this doesn't mean that all fish mermaids and mermaid mummies are authentic. But it means there's the possibility. Any number of fish mermaids can actually be victims of the curse. Actually, I just remembered there were 2 points of your tale I wanted to discuss. About the events 400 years ago. My first point concerns the vassal who was tortured. Who tortured the mermaid in an attempt to obtain immortality. If all he needed was the mermaid's flesh, what necessity would there be torturing her? Ah, true, right? You only need the flesh to be immortal? I think there's something else, right? I think we taught in other stories. There's like another like point. You need more than just the flesh, I think. Oh, that's true. It could mean that the vessel ate the mermaid's flesh but did not become immortal. So he tortured her to figure out why. As for the second observation, I have a theory about the area you described as a sanctuary. Could it possibly be referring to the entrance to Ryugu? What is Ryugu? Ryugu. Is something present? Oh, eternal world. Entrance. Okay. The world beyond. In some legends, mermaids are priestesses who serve the ruler of Ryugu, the god of the sea. I see. If the sanctuary was actually an entrance to Ryugu, then that could mean the mermaids were not living on Taishima, but merely traveling there from Ryugu. Yeah, I believe that's the case. That would also explain why the destruction of the sanctuary would inspire the fury of the god of the sea. Let me reread. The sanctuary was actually an entrance to Ryugu. Then that could mean the mermaids were not living there, but traveling there from Ryugu. Oh, so the island was like basically the gate to like this eternal world. Okay. To be honest, it's difficult to believe that the grudges of the inhabitants of Taishima would be enough to explain what happened. How could they possibly engender a curse powerful enough to sink an island and linger for more than 400 years? So it's mermaid curses. Oh, fuck it! Say that again. Yeah, the mermaids curse the place. Oh. However, it's quite easy to believe that a curse from Ryugu could maintain such power. Ah, the mermaid curse. Say it again. That also explains the necessity of a living sacrifice. Of course, one would be required to seal the entrance to Ryugu. But if the entrance to Ryugu was sealed, what became of the two mermaids that fled Taishima? I doubt Sobe and Nagame managed to return to Ryugu. Did they turn to human? I believe they had been living here in the human world for the past 400 years, waiting for the seal to be lifted. They just hid somewhere away from human eyes. That's true, then they've been successfully hiding over 400 years. Of course, if they were to hide themselves at the bottom of the sea, it'd be practically impossible to find them. It is also possible they've been wandering the globe rather than lingering in one place. I could explain all the mermaid sightings around the world. They could all be the same. They could all be these same too. All this discussion of hiding made me realize something. What is it? You recall the story of Mr. Ikoma told us yesterday? The mermaid who became human? Are you suggesting that she decided to join human society because she can no longer return to Ryugu? It's a possibility we should consider. But that occurred only a few decades ago. Why would she decide to become human just before the seal was released? Perhaps her circumstances change? We can only speculate on the motivations of someone who has lived for centuries. It is possible that she did not feel compelled but decided to become human out of her own desire. Could she have met someone that she wanted to live an immortal life with, like the Little Mermaid? Oh my god. We're going back. The mom of Yuza could possibly be a mermaid turned human. That is possibility. That's certainly possible and quite romantic too. I'll have to write this down. It could make a solid novel. Oh, I just realized something. Oh my god, what? I realized something. What is it? I realized something. Y'all ancient as fuck. Y'all old and demented. My bad. You heard about this mermaid from the descendant of the Tsushima survivor? Yes? That's correct. I feel it's only right that they're informed of the things we learned. We'd love to talk to her. We're quite curious about this mermaid treasure too. It must have been passed down to them through generations. I understand. I'll probably drop her by her place later anyway. Since I also have to handle the matter with Mr. Suna. Miss Suna, I'll discuss it with her then. Thanks, that'd be great. That said, in return, I have a favor to ask of you. Go ahead, we'll do whatever we can. You said that seal over the entrance to Ryugu has been lifted, is that correct? Yes, it's most likely gone for several months now. Huh, really? It's a horrible. That's an email. Horrible curse has been swirling around the area where Taishima used to be. It's possible that the curse of the curse of the curse of the raging raves and its surge up from Ryugu once more now that the seal has been lifted. The fact that we're able to open the metal box is proof enough that the seal has faded. That would mean their entrance to Ryugu is now open. So then the mermaids probably went to Ryugu then. If that means Yuza's mom turned human, then went back to Mermaid and then left them. Well, the situation is quite unstable now. What with the curse of the raging waves sweeping through the entrance? At any rate, what did you want us to do? There's an island called Kamishima that is located quite close to where Taishima once was. There's something I would like you to do. There's something I would like you to do for me there. This request does, in fact, have some relation to our current conversation. Oh. Not gonna tell us? Goddamn. Oh. Night. Night. Now then, Avi. We decided to tell Ikoma everything, but I know there's some information you kept from him. Oh, did I? Bollocks. Yes, something from the mermaid's memories. The real way to obtain immortality. Ah, so you didn't tell him. Just the flesh, just like it was a secret. That's right, I see no reason to inform him about it. After all, no matter what he may say about the tourist attractions, this guy is also after immortality. I saw him straighten up when you talked about the mermaid being tortured because of her captor required more than her flesh for immortality. Huh. Are you sure? I thought his goal, even if he had one, was to quell the curse of raging waves. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. That guy must have been the one inside, what's his face? The bald guy. Wakamura Shinobu. Perhaps there's that too. He even asked us to go to Kamishima to find the still-tied mirror in his steed. Oh, these guys looking for the mirror, but that's on Sato. You did mention lifting the curse required the mirror as well as the help of a Taishima descendant, right? There's also something about lifting a seal first, but I don't know what that part's all about. Lifting a seal first. Let me see. Where's that thing? It's here, okay. We have the recipe to repel the curse. Where is it? This thing. Recipe. Unbind my seal, then rise from the depths of the iron box. That might have been when I was fishing, doing the diving game. I unsealed a seal with the iron box. But those chains, I don't know. We have to see. I see no harm quelling the curse, so I say we continue to cooperate for now. Agreed, though I do wish we didn't have to approach Kamishima at all. The evil atmosphere is nauseating. However, we must consider the possibility that Ikoma actually has his eyes set on the mermaids in Ryugu. It's possible he may be searching for mermaids like us. I suppose that discussion can wait for later. First, we must find the treasure that the survivor managed to slip out of Taishima. You mean the treasure required in addition to the mermaid's flesh that when attempting to gain immortality? Another treasure. Is it the mirror? Yes, it's a treasure known as the Tamate Bako. Mermaid flesh that has to be put inside and purified by it to have any effect. What could that be? So, provided one has both the flesh of a human mermaid and a Tamate Tabako, then immortality is indeed on the table. Boom! The only person that I think has that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Maybe Sato? Maybe? If we could meet with the Taishima descendants, They could probably provide us with information on the Tame Tobacco. I concur. If we could get our hands on the Tame Tobacco, we wouldn't have to worry about Ikoma. However, it's likely he's wary of us and will keep us from meeting the descendant. At the very least, we know he's cautious enough to keep her name secret. Well, that's why I asked him to hand her our little souvenir. And ask him to hand her our little souvenir. Ah, what was all that about anyway? You're sure we're not going to need that iron box? I doubt we need it again. Plus, you can think of it as a backup plan. Regardless of what happens, we'll be able to meet with the descendant tomorrow. Oh, that must have been that random lady! Wait, let's get our hands on that mermaid treasure. Time to find a Tame Tobacco. Okay. Okay. Things are ramping up. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Oh, I have some water. Give me a second. Let me just drink. My fucking cheeks are like kind of sore. How against so far? It's ramping up. We have the cure. We have no way. Welcome in, Leah.
Hope you're well.
Actually, I'm gonna get some more water, so I'm gonna be right back. I think I'm gonna get some. What's gonna help with like a sore throat? I don't have a sore throat. It's my cheeks. You know how you like smile a lot or like laugh a lot from a day, and your cheeks just hurt. I just gotta live with the pain. No drugs. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. 2 ice? Really? I got some ice. ASMR. I heard ice is so hard that it could damage your teeth. But chewing on ice is fun. Well, I'm gonna forget that information and still chew on ice. Maybe not chew it, but leave it in your mouth. Oh my god. It's already gone. It's all gone. Alright. We got this new information, but I think I'm just gonna finish these ones and then get here. Get here. Alright. So these guys are finding the descendant. They're able to trace the descendant. Hello again. Arna Bonham's back on the scene. Allow me to summarize. As expected, Ikoma contacted us today, telling us how we have to wait a little longer before we can meet the descendant. Thus, figuring out he had no intention of letting us meet her anyway. We decided to use Circe's ability to go looking for the descendant ourselves. Who exactly are you talking to? Us, Circe. Hee. I'm merely setting the scene. Really feels like it raises the stakes, no? Makes it feel more like a thrilling adventure. This guy's talking to a camera that isn't there. Hey. What do you guys think? It's like he's talking to chat. He's like me. He's talking to a like non-existent chat. Yo, chat, what do you think about this? Who are you talking to? Know your business. Sure. You got me all worked up. But I'm trying to concentrate, so can you please stop distracting me? Alright, sorry, my bad. A boo boo. No Labubu. She's in focus, but best not to interrupt her. Okay. She's using her dowsing to search for the descendant right now. What's that? Her dowsing only let us look for spiritual energy. On top of that, doesn't she have familiar... She have to be familiar with the energy she's looking for? That's right. I was thinking the same thing. However, Cersei was completely prepared. Before parting with Ikoma yesterday, she asked him to hand the iron box to the Descendant when we paid her a visit. She said the Descendant ought to have it since it's so deeply connected to Taishima's history. Ikoma agreed on the matter and would apparently go through with it, assuming he did hand over. Then the iron box with its massive amount of spiritual energy has fallen right in the lap of our target. Now Cersei just has to use her dowsing to locate the box. At least that's the plan. Okay, surroundings. This is town in Ichika, Toba City. The area is one of many in the area, renowned for its Alma divers. Well, shit! Is there anything else we can talk about? Cersei's completely focused on dowsing right now. There are several types of dowsing techniques, but it seems like she's using a pendulum. It would seem like the necklace she wears can be used for such a purpose. The closer you get to your target, the longer the pendulum swings. You know what this feels like? It's like you're in the doctor's office and you're just like looking at shit to like you don't have your phone, you're just looking at shit to like yap about. I like looking at posters like, wow, people read those? Okay. Best not to interrupt. Your dowsing range is limited, with the spiritual energy the iron box possesses. Its range is probably 2 or 3 kilometers. So we had to narrow down the target area somewhat before starting our search. Okay, so any idea where we might start looking for the descendant? I think... Mr. Ikoma said something about visiting her several times before I finally agreed to talk, didn't he? He did, which would mean that... What did he say? Something about visiting her several times before she finally... Oh. Difficult person. Doesn't look far away. She wants to live close enough for her to pay her frequent visits. Yes, exactly. I was looking at the bottom one. So I think it'd be best to start by searching the towns in Toba. I see, but there are quite a few towns in the area, right? About that, when we parted yesterday, Mr. Ikoma mentioned something else that stuck with me. When you asked to meet the descendant, he said he'd probably drop by later anyway, since he also had to handle the matter with Miss Suma. Alright, he did say that, so basically... He probably dropped by later anyway, since... Miss Suma... Does that live close to him? He said like he would drop by a while he was in the area, so likely live close to one another. Got it. I'm smart. Yes, I was thinking the same. Those towns with many Almadivers are our top candidates. So that means we should probably start by searching all the towns in Toba that are home by law Almadivers. That's right. We can make our way up by searching along the coast for starters. It'd be nice if we at least learned the descendant's name. We might have a lead on that. Think of your research into past of this place. Alright, oh my fucking god. Fuck. Alright, last survivor. Last survivor. Fuck. I'm thinking Tatsune. It could be. No. It's obviously fucking Mare, right? Mare. Minakuchi. It's Mare. Huh? Mare? Where'd you get that? Oh no? What's that? Did someone say something? There you go, dodging the question again. Sly as always. Thanks, you're welcome to learn from me. Anyway, what to say was no. Minakuchi, no? No. Even though it's Tashima Survivor. Oh fuck. Alright, give me a second.
Tashima.
I wasn't paying attention. Or I'm like bad with information, bro. You see that? This game's like a fucking fact checker. It's like dude, honestly, this is honestly like history class. What year did this guy die? Ah, fuck, I don't fucking remember. Let me see. Oh shit. Let me see. Yabukini? Let me see. The first survivor. Would it be the mermaid? I'm assuming it's talking about the other people. Wait, give me a second. Is it the full name? Oh no, it's limited. Okay, question. Did I type it right? Minakuchi. No, I did. Okay, it's has to be something else. Let me see. Past of this place. Okay. Past of... Let me think.
Where is it?
I don't think it's here. Let's look at the history. Mermaid. Osato. Osato unknowingly await the mermaid's flesh. Didn't age a day, shunned by other villagers as a monster. Forced to leave the village. Osato? I don't think so. Oh! I've got it! It just came back to me. It's Osato. Oh, okay, never mind. Tashima Survivor. What the fuck? Wait, give me a second. Invader Tash. Okay, probably here. The Survivor. Kuki Shimitaka. Hatsune. Ayase. That's the mermaid. We got 3 names, right? Kuki, Hatsune, and Hayase. Hayase is the one that was tortured, so they didn't live. Hatsune was the one that was sacrificed, right? The 2 surviving islanders are Princess Hatsune and a man named Somikawa. Okay, we got it. Hatsune and Somikawa. Somikawa? Somikawa, that's Taishima's survivor, it's called. If there are any descendants, then they may still bear his same name. That's right, it's another clue we can follow. Oh, thank God. And so we end up spending the morning traveling along the coast, fishing town to another. This is the 4th time we searched so far. It's about time we actually find something. Well then, perhaps it's time I checked in with Cersei to see how things are going. Let's go! So Cersei, what's the situation? Want to give it a try? Huh? Really? Will it still work if it's me? It'll be holding the pendulum, but you can but you can see it for yourself if you like. Color me intrigued, I'm in. Alright, just like this. I'll hold the pendulum, direct me to move in different directions to see where it reacts. Very well, bring it on. What's this? Oh fuck, we're like Killua. Or not Killua, dude, what's that fucking blonde person in... I'm LARPing Hunter x Hunter. The blonde guy, the fucking, the one with the red eyes, they're like, oh god, I'm trying to search for the spiders. The pendulum... the pendulum won't respond right away, so the trick is to point it in one direction and wait a while. Once you find the spot where it reacts the strongest, the shot they figure it out. Got it. When it comes to yelling, I'm your guy. Oh, here! Found it! There, right there. No, it's swinging! Not quite, they're actually too much stronger than that. It takes a little time for it to react, so you move around too fast and it might be hard to notice. We're searching this place high and low for information. That's the work, got it. Oh, it's going crazy now. Okay. There, right there. No, not quite. They're actually much stronger than that. What? It's going crazy. It's less. Comes less. Alright, more to the left. Oh, that's gotta be it. There, right there. Yeah, you got it. Oh, it's like whatever. So it means it's somewhere up there. Well, it may be a little further out, but at least we figured out where the direction to go. What direction to go? What's up, Sonny? I knew it was about time we hit the right spot. All right, let's follow this thing and see where it leads us. Right. This is it. The apartment further back on this building, ground floor. Oh, wait, that's the other person. Got it? Hello? Anybody home? Wow, you don't hesitate, huh? We're here on behalf of Mr. Ikoma. We're going to see a corpse. No answer. Guess no one's home. No, I can sense a presence. Hello? We like to talk about the iron box. Oh, okay, it's her. What is it? Box. Ah, you two. Avi and Cersei, is it? So you're the ones who found that iron box. Yes, that's right. You know, I've never talked to foreigners before, so I'm so nervous I can hardly think straight. Please, no need to be so tense. Miss Somikawa, I promise, we're both harmless and cheerful. Right. I don't like the area we're in. Allow me to emphasize what an honor it is to meet the descendant of Taishima. Who's to say it's even true? I suppose your family must have lived in this town for generations. Nah, I moved here a couple of years back. Oh, why is that? So this is a descendant. Wait, did I fucking left it. Wait a second. Of Taishima. Oh, okay. And there was Princess Hatsune. This might be Yuza's mom, but we're not sure. It's got nothing to do with the two of you. Fair enough. Then, if you don't mind me asking, do you have any other family or relatives, Miss Somikawa? Why? Apologies. I was merely wondering if there are any other descendants. I don't know, but I'm probably the only one left. That too will come to an end soon enough. She kinda admit that she's the only descendant, you know? She is a descendant. Oh, what do you mean by that? No more than what I said. So do you leave her by yourself, Miss Somikawa? That's right. Where exactly did you come across the iron box? The ocean? I followed this mask that was in my family's possession, supposedly. It was left behind by the Onmyoji who sealed away the curse of Taishima. Amatmisai. It led us to the iron box, and it must have been resting at the bottom of Ise Bay. Since it's such a valuable artifact deeply connected to the Taishima's lost history, we felt we absolutely had to tell you about it, Miss Somikawa. Oh yeah. If I may say so, I noticed your interest in the iron box. Could it be you already knew of its existence? I didn't know it was a box, but I'd been told something still remains on the island. That makes sense. Speaking of the box, I don't suppose there was something inside? Yes, inside was a record detailing of how Taishima was destroyed, along with information on the curse of the raging waves. A record. Oh, allow me to fill you in on the details. Okay. And that sums it up. Such a horrid man. When you say, massacring the people of Taishima because he wanted to find a mermaid that bad? Grudges left behind by the events coalesced into two separate curses, and ultimately, Taishima was destroyed along with everything else. I'm sure it must have been excruciating to hear that tale of how your ancestors' home was destroyed. But I believe the story should be passed down so people can learn of Taishima's true history. Wouldn't you agree? And that was all recorded in that box. Read that? No, we better look at that before approaching this topic. We better wait. If she realizes that we're after Tome Tobacco, it'll make her more cautious. Okay. By the way, you may consider this the curious whims of fantasy author, but would you be able to elucidate me on some of the stories that you've been passed down in your family? Now I get it. You came here because you want to ask about mermaids, eh? Cut! You got me. Alright, you got me there, it's true. But can you blame me? As a fantasy author, it isn't in my blood. If mermaids truly do exist, then I must sate my curiosity. I knew it. All you men. Whatever your motives, you're not getting the Tome Tobacco. I'm not falling for one of Ikoma's schemes. Oh, so she does have it. She knows of it. Did you just say that Ikoma's after the Tome Tobacco? Oh, so you didn't know? Well, he is. That's exactly why I hid somewhere. No one will ever find it. I see. Must have been very precious to you then. Well, I'm relieved that iron box found its way to you then. I'm not gonna share that family legends of Taishima with just anyone. Damn. So, was there a curse stone inside the iron box? A curse what? Oh, I don't know how to say that. What? Us with a curse stone? No way. What? How do you even say that word? Don't play dumb. There must have been one. Well, yes there was. Tell the truth. So you already knew about it. There was indeed a curse stone inside. That's what I thought. Then how about a trade? A trade? You two want the Tom and Tobacco, don't you? Oh, a trade. Are we giving her the stone? What's up, Mermaid? I didn't think we'd be going out this far. Cersei is not here. What are we doing? You certainly shook me when you said we had to take a boat all of a sudden. To think that Tom and Tobacco will be hidden at sea. One incredible plot twist. My apologies, I guess that's just the writer in me coming through. This is all too thrilling. You sure can talk. Oh, I believe it or not, I'm actually holding back. I can actually go on and on about great length once I get started. That wasn't praise. She fucking hates him. Personality wise. Oh my god, this guy's uptight. There's nowhere to run on an island, no matter where you go. Someone's always near. It's always too loud and grating on the ears. You see though? Once you get this far out, it's nice and quiet. Nothing but the sound of waves. No talking, no irritating folk or commotion. Only fish swimming without a sound. Does he like hate her? This is fine. Stop the boat. Let's go. We're somewhere on the coast of Toba City. We're accompanied only by the sound of waves and cries of seabirds. There's a butterfly right there. It's hard to see. They should really hide the Tom and Tobacco here, in a place with no landmarks whatsoever. And if it's at the bottom of the ocean here, how are we supposed to retrieve it? Miss Somikawa used to be an almond diver. Could she be planning to go down and get it herself? La boo boo, la boo boo. Let's see la boo boo. So, will you tell me what you want to trade for the Tom and Tobacco now? You want the curse stone? She does. Look at her eyes. He wants to kill someone. You got the Forsaken Fish curse stone with you, right? Sure do. Have a good look. The Forsaken Fish curse stone. Looks like a real deal, alright. You want to trade the stone for the Tom and Tobacco? Right? Figured as much. Right, so I'm fine with those terms, let's do it. Don't we need the stone?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Where is it? So we need this thing. Second, you must offer Oh, okay, we don't need the stone. The curse stone for the curse thing. To remove this curse. Okay. No, that ain't it. Oh? That ain't it. Did she want more stuff? You know, I once had a sister. Her name was Mare Somikawa. Oh! Wait, her name's Mare. She got married and married his dad. So she's another descendant. Okay, what do you gotta say about her? You said you had a sister. What does that mean? Yes, she's gone. Died in an accident at sea about 5 years ago. I see, my condolences. So there actually was another descendant. So this is Yuza's aunt, right? Folks seem to be pinning your hopes on me, just because I'm one of the descendants. But the one who actually inherited our duty wasn't me, it was my sister. Your duty. That's right. The duty of the Taishima bloodline. It's been passed down in our family for generations. Even more, a generation would be the one to handle the 400th year since the disaster. My grandpa was always said that was particularly important. So there was a duty for Taishima's descendants were meant to perform after 400 years. But I was young back then. I still had dreams of my own. I wanted no part in some annoying duty, so I ran away from home the first chance I got. Oh. I pushed all that responsibility onto my sister, but I know I should have helped her. I see, so that's why your sister was the one who inherited that duty. This duty you mentioned, was it to break the remains of the curse of the raging waves? I suppose they were connected, but lifting the curse would have been a step along the road, but wasn't the goal. Wait, what? Oh really, then what was it? Well, it was to return the mermaid that was left behind in Issei Bay to Ryugu. Return the mermaid. That was the real goal, it wasn't the curse. That was the real duty of the Taishima bloodline. I'm pretty sure it has to be Sato that's the mermaid. Has to be, right? Return a mermaid. So it's true. There really was a mermaid stuck in Issei Bay because she couldn't return to Ryugu. That's right, her name was Sobe. Okay, no. Who the fuck is that? Sobe. Sobe. Oh, she came up in our research. She was real after all. You see, my sister took that on the family duty, but it seems like she actually met Sobe herself. She got to meet the mermaid. After leaving my hometown and making living as an ama diver, I'd all but forgotten about the duty all I'd left behind. I had no idea what our duty actually entailed. When I finally learned the truth, I was crushed by regret. Regrets, why? You know? Ever since I was a little girl, I'd always been fascinated by mermaids. Understandable. Someone call doesn't know like Avi's a freak about mermaids. I read The Little Mermaid so many times. The pages of the book had started to wear away. I would see them in my dreams over and over. Back then, I wanted nothing more than to become a mermaid. It's what led me to become an ama diver in the first place. But the true nature of the family duty is only revealed to the one who inherits it. I see. What bitter irony. But couldn't you meet the mermaid after you learned the truth? My sister took a pity on me and attempted to call her to meet me once in secret. My sister Mare even shared some of the things the mermaid had told her. But you know... Water. Sobe was... Oh my god, I spat water. It's like disgusting. Sobe was a cautious mermaid who never truly opened her heart to anyone but my sister. Me, on the other hand, she avoided. I was never even allowed as much as a glimpse. Quite the bitter outcome. Mari and the mermaid had grown close as friends. They trusted each other. They were inseparable. But she never once showed herself to anyone, other than my sister, not even a close relative like myself. So she hid herself away for 400 years. Was such caution really necessary? Your sister must have been an incredible person to earn the mermaid's trust. Though, I can only imagine how hard it must have been to be rejected by an existence you so deeply admired and longed to meet. Mare moved to the Kamishima to be closer to Ryugu, all for the mermaid's sake. Moved to Kamishima to be closer to the Ryugu for the mermaid's sake. Then, one day, she got married and changed her name to Mare Minakuchi. She seemed so happy. Oh, okay, so then that's Yuza's mother. She got married on Kamishima. I was so jealous. I couldn't think straight. And I ended up lashing out pretty badly. In an attempt to destroy my sister's relationship with the mermaid, I grabbed our family heirloom and ran off. Oh, that was the Tamatabake. The thing. Yeah. Ah, the infamous Tamatabako, yes? Yeah, the mermaid was supposed to take it back to Ryugu, so our family had carefully kept it for centuries. And so years went by. Then 5 years ago, I heard that Mari died in an accident. That's why I came back to Toba. I thought that maybe this meant the duty would be passed on to me. Of course. But by then, our parents and all our relatives have already passed away. There's no one left who knew about our duty. There's nothing I could do. I didn't know a thing, not where the mermaid was, not how to call her. I'd given up. Oh, so she came back once she found out, like, her sister died and, like, she needed to do the duty. But while I was digging around and that man Ikoma found out I was a descendant of Taishima. You see, I was struggling to get by. I'd sold the information my sister had told me about the mermaid. Back then, I was making a living by giving folks a glimpse of the Tamatabako for a ridiculous price. And that brings us to the present, I suppose. In other words, since your sister died in that accident, your family's duty was never fulfilled? And now you want us to find the mermaid for you? That ain't it. Dang. I guess it must have been about 3 months ago. I was wandering the coast alone when the mermaid Sobe appeared before me. Oh, we finally got to meet her. He told me this. The seal on Ryugu's gateway has been lifted, so I will be returning. Your sister has done a great deal for me. Now I ask you to return the Tamatabako. Wait, what? The seal was lifted? Then, is that perhaps why the curse of raging waves became active again? Oh. She met the mermaid. The seal on, like, the raging wave curse was lifted. No, the door. Not the curse. The door to the other world has been lifted. And then the mermaid asked for the Tamatabako. Okay. The seal was lifted. Is that why the curse of the raging waves became active again? So what about the Tamatabako? Did you return to the mermaid? Okay, that's what might have been active. I was so overcome with emotion and excitement, I told her. I've hidden the relic. If you want it back, take me to Ryugu. You said what? Not being able to fulfill my duty had been weighing heavy on my heart. But in that moment, the pain was gone. On top of that, I figured the mermaid had come to fetch me. Being able to visit the land of mermaids, there'd be no greater happiness than that. But Sobe simply told me it wasn't possible and that she'd forfeit the relic and that she was gone. And with that, she was gone. Oh shit. The pain was gone. On top of that, I figured out the mermaid had come to fetch me. Okay, so she wanted the mermaid to come get her and get the relic, but then the mermaid said it was not possible. Okay. Oh. So the mermaid had already returned Ryugu then. Ever since then, all I've felt is despair and regrets. I'm completely empty inside. There's nothing left. But then the Tamatabako still exists, doesn't it? Sure does, but even with such a fancy name, in the end, it's just a grimy old box. I opened it once. I was hoping there'd be some elixir of eternal youth inside or something, but it was just completely empty. You have to put the mermaid flesh inside. It like purifies it, and then if you eat it, become immortal. I see. Even so, I'd still like to trade for it. Are you sure? I don't see why, but whatever. It's not like anything matters anymore. I'm just sick and tired of it all. What does she want to do with the fish curse too? Is she gonna kill someone? In the end, I never did figure out what Tamatabako really was. The mermaid forfeited just like that, so maybe it never had any meaning to begin with. We know it grants immortality. My family duty has been fulfilled. That's what I meant when I said it was all over. Before we discuss the trade, would you like to take time to listen to my story? Very well listening. Fuck, did we not fucking talk about everything? Damn it, Sobe's already returned to Ryugu. Even so, I will not allow myself to give up now. I must get my hands on the Tama Tobacco first. She looks so solemn. I wonder what's going on through her mind. Not going to lie, I'm a little concerned she still hasn't told me the conditions of her trade. Do we talk to our surroundings? Birdfly! Birdfly! I can't shake the feeling that there's something behind me. Shikigami. Whoa! This is one of Cersei's abilities, a Shikigami. Oh, fuck! When someone's name is written on a piece of paper, she can make that paper fly towards that person. They're great for delivering a message or tackling someone down. I was pretty spooked by that first time I saw it, but I've gotten used to it. Okay, fine. I did just go whoa, but not because I was actually surprised or anything. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Don't mind me. I wonder if something happened to Cersei. I better read the notes. Okay, what we got? Alright, to us. Ran into two suspicious people looking for Miss Somikawa. I drove them off now, but be careful. Oh, that is these guys. These are all they're part of the police, and they also have psychic powers. Psychic powers. Yeah, but be careful. Seems like something happened on Cersei's island. Our end. Better stay alert, but just in case. I don't think I'll mention this to Miss Somikawa and only shake her up. That it? The sun hurts your eyes. So what do you want in return? I want to do whatever it takes. Oh, she is not giving up on her dream. Is she going to use the crystal on herself? Is that possible? She's gonna make herself into a fish? This thing? Bodies who succumb to the curse decay almost instantly, showing up into desiccated fibrous masses. The curse can also be triggered remotely. Dude, okay, I like, when I was younger, I was like, wait, did I have dreams when I was younger? I don't think I was this dedicated to become a mermaid. Alright. I seen the Little Mermaid with Ariel. Miss Somikawa, don't tell me. You want me to use the curse stone? Simply returning to the sea. That's my only wish. No, listen. There's nothing even remotely beautiful about the curse of forsaken fish. All it will do is turn into some twisted half-fish monster. Nothing but grotesque imitation of a mermaid. I know. That's fine with me. Damn! All her life is mermaids. This curse is the essence of that mermaid's power. I'm ready to offer up my life to her. But whatever you do, I'll be drowning myself anyway. Oh, she's planning to kill herself either way? So you won't be dirtying your hands. So all you have to do is use the curse. Wait a minute, the fucking police is at like the land. They will know that if we do use the curse, that we killed her, right? All you have to do is use the curse. My wish will be granted, and you'll be doing the same. You doing me a kindness. That's all there is to it. Just hold on a minute, okay? This is just. She's crazy. She is fucking nuts. We have no choice either way, because she's like, alright, not gonna curse me, I'm just gonna drown myself. The Tama Tobacco is hidden beneath the floorboards of my house. Please, do this for me. We have no choice. She's dying either way. Miss Somikawa, wait. She's already gone. Would you come back up if I just waited long enough? She's nowhere to be seen. Of course she's an almond driver after all. Let her drown herself? Don't be criminal. That's what I'm thinking, but then... Is it too late to call for help? Would she even accept it? That's all we could... That's all we could click on! Damn it, what now? What do I do? Should I grant her last wish? Surely it's no worse than helplessly standing around as she drowns herself. Right, she was serious about this. She's dreaming about mermaids ever since she was little. I know exactly how that feels. It may be a curse, but still, I will honor her wishes by unleashing the mermaid's past her. It's how she want to go. I might be the only one who actually understands Miss Somokama's feelings. Are we actually cursing her? Avi. If I don't act now, it'll be like denying her final hope and dream.
We're not even making her a fucking mermaid. We're making to her fucking fish.
It may be cursed, but I still honor her wishes. It's how she want to go. Give me a minute. Maybe I mean, like, the fish body shows up regardless. I think this is the only option. I don't see anything else. I see a star. Is it like a dot up there? Okay, this is the only option. Wait. Alright, they're underwater. Ah, shit, we murdered someone, Avi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sobe. Okay. After that, we got the box. We managed to quietly retrieve the Tama tobacco from beneath the floor of Miss Somokama's house. All that left was to secure the dream of immortality, was to obtain the mermaid flesh. Since Sobe has already returned to Ryugu, we had placed our hopes on the last remaining mermaid, Nagame. Alright, Sobe returned to the Ryugu, and the only mermaid left is Nagame. We had to act fast, otherwise Ikoma, even Paranormal Affairs Bureau psychics would get in our way. It might have been the after effects of using the curse, but I got sick the next day and had to spend a full day bedridden at the end. How pathetic. That's when I heard the news that the two female divers that gone missing near Toba. The fact that I had been involved in both incidents made me feel worse. When Cersei heard the news, she had just mumbled something with an unreadable expression on her face. I had no choice. There's simply no other way. Is this an ending? Where I just fucked myself? Or at least that's what I kept telling myself as I struggled to get out of bed. We did kill someone. The next day, August 7th, we set out to gather more information on Nagame and other mermaids. We traveled to Kamishima, the islands where Mari Somikawa, or rather, Mari Miyakuchi used to live. Alright, so then this is where they went on the island to get information. Alright. Whew. Okay. I'm going to get a bit more water. So, give me a second. Give me a second.
Let's go.
Yo, let's do one more of Avi. Or this guy, and then we'll go up. Finally, after a long, arduous journey, we arrived at fabled island of Kamishima. Hey, wait, are you? Hey, are you right? You don't look too good. You mean you're completely fine? The whole area is literally oozing cursed energy. I didn't think it would be so bad before, but is it getting stronger? Can't you dispel curses? Marrying one's sure, but this is on a whole nother level. I see, it might be best we don't stay here for too long then. Just ask around as much as we can. When we feel like you've reached your limit, make sure to tell me. Okay? Got it. I'll do my best. Alright, let's start by asking the locals about mermaid legends first. I'll have to ask around to see if anyone knew Mari Minakuchi as well. That's the plan, let's move. But first... Wait, what? That's it? Okay. I was gonna say, but first we're gonna look for a Labubu. That guy fucking ruined it. We didn't do shit. Alright. Kamishima investigation. Oh wait, this is not... Oh, these are the police force. Okay. We haven't done these guys in a minute. Yumiko and her partner learn about the threats of the curse of raging waves encroaching upon Kamishima and head over to Warner Island. Let's go. Oh, this is before they discovered the mermaid body? Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this is this one particular. Is it after? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's you. The Wakamura residence is just up the slope after you heard through the alley. It's a bit of a maze, though. You want me to show you? Ah, so it was that way. Oh, we're seeing the cursed energy, or like spiritual energy. Yumiko, thank you. We should be fine by ourselves, I think. Got it. Take care then. Ma'am. Is something the matter? Her. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. Oh, we're just gonna ignore them. Alright, going to the body. You're just staring? What's this guy's accent? Oh, let me get this straight. You're with the police. You expect me to warn everyone on the island as a huge storm runs away and get them ready to face it? That's it in a nutshell. I'm glad you understand. Huh. This is about the curse of raging waves? Way ahead of you there. I've been warning them for ages. Well now, you know about the curse. Can it be that certain sorcerer acquaintance of yours told you about it? That's right. Unlike you phony psychics who crawl out of the woodwork every other week, my instructor's the real deal. In that case, I expect this instructor to also knows how the curse can be lifted? No, hasn't gone that far yet, but it's not for a lack of trying. Why? You saying you know a way to break it? Unfortunately, no. We have yet to determine the exact method for bringing it to an end. We are not without the means to do so. But first, we require a map concealed in a mummified mermaid. Might you know of it? Oh shit, those were the foreigners! They reopened it. That wasn't the corpse. It was like an ancient what was it? It was a hand-me-down from like not in the area. Mummified mermaid. What are you on about? Is this some kind of ruse? I knew there's some fish about you. What are you really after? Go on, get on with it. I assure you, we only wish to lift the curse plaguing Kamishima. Would you be prepared to assist us in our efforts? Likely story, trying to pull me over on the old Wakamura, are we? Better and you have tried. Well, how's this? I'm not telling you another word. We're done here. Understand? You get on, get. I don't have time to listen to some hogwash anyhow. I've got business to attend to on the mainland, so off with you. Leave me in peace. Well, that is a shame, but I suppose there's nothing we can do. In any case, please contact us if you learn anything that might be of use. This guy's sad about it.
We're not psychics.
Not very cooperative, is he? I don't see why he's so suspicious. He had his hackles from the first. Perhaps he's so accustomed to dealing with the rough customers that he can't believe anyone would be so sincere. However, he does seem to be interested in breaking the curse of raging waves as we are. True. And this sorcerer of his must have some psychic ability. If they were able to perceive the curse. Which I thought to ask their name. Now, I think I have an idea who it might be. It's a small world in this industry. Oh really? Who is it, Soto? Mr. Yamashima called them a big shot who appeared on television. And I recognized their mark on the implements of Wakamura's room. Must be Suigen Yamayodo. Yamayodo, I never heard of him. No, they used to make frequent appearances on occult programs, though they always hid their face on camera. Sorry, not ringing any bells. Well, lately, they seem to be raking a fortune as a corporate consultant for hire. Ah, they're a sorcerer that does it for the money. Their powers have a reputation of being accurate and potent, and the popularity has grown to the point where they can essentially name their price. If they're that good, then maybe we should let them take care of the curse of raging waves for us. They don't give a shit, they give a shit about money! Perhaps I should mention, Yamayodo's popularity has reached such heights only very recently. Up until last year, they had a very poor reputation among others in the industry. In fact, as I recall on the list of notable psychics kept by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, they were given the lowest rank. Oh, they're scamming Wakamura! In other words, they're put on the same level as the sham mediums riding the wave of the occult boom. I forgot about that list. Well, the sudden rise of fame and fortune after changing up their business at the end of the year last year is certainly suspicious. I'm more concerned about the possibility that they are using a harmful curse to suit the needs of the highest bidder. Regardless, I'm not sure we should trust them to handle this affair on their own. You never know, maybe they just had a change of heart and started training seriously. Even so, I highly doubt they would have time on their busy schedule to venture out here and solve this case in our stead. Oh, she's here! Also, I got the achievement. Every single profile is here. So we have every single character. That's important. And like that's gonna be shown. So, remember this storyteller? When we started the game, they told us, "Do you remember who you are? We have to be one of these people. We have to be. So we gotta keep that in mind." But Sato's here. Oh, you're the girl who showed us the way earlier. Good thing I caught you. Mind if we have a word? Actually, I'd rather not. I'm afraid you don't really have a choice because I already know that you're an 800-year-old immortal. Oh, she sensed that shit. What are you talking about? Don't even bother. That shocked look has already given you away. Besides, you have nothing to fear. Your secret's safe with me. Come on. Let's take this somewhere else. Let's take this somewhere more private. Where's the coast? So in short, when he came to, you had been washed. when he came to, you've been washed up on the shore bay. Wakamura took you in, and that's as far back as your memories go. You don't remember anything about your life before that, not even why you became immortal. No, except I'm pretty sure I was forced to eat mermaid flesh by someone. But you don't know when or why? No. So you only recently woken up and you have no idea where you were or what you were doing before that? Pretty much. I get the feeling that I was in some kind of deep sleep at the bottom of the sea for a few hundred years. But I've got no clue why or how or what led to it. Interesting. Well, how about we go over the facts one by one, just to make sure we're on the same page. Okay. Labubu, labubu! Would there ever be a labu in the sand? Maybe if we like dig it out. I don't see no labubu. Now, I am right in thinking you didn't eat mermaid flesh and go straight to sleep? You were up and about for a few years between at least. I think so. What interests me is that the fact that you're already familiar with the term 800-year immortal. It's not widely known concepts. You must have been in the unique position to acquire knowledge of it before you went to sleep. Yeah, I have a vague memory of being told that's what we're called. But I don't know when that happened or where, let alone who it was. Maybe you remember in more detail if we touch on some other topics. I guess we'll just have to go by process of elimination. Work our way down the list till we get a hit. Alright, lots of yapping. Lots of yapping. Also, I want to try this. Curse energy. Just her. Just her. I mean, like, if we meet another mermaid, they will have like this aura thing. Come to think of it, I'd say it's about the time we introduce ourselves. I'll admit, we don't exactly look the part, but the truth is. And then, yada, police force. You're with the police. Wow, I never would have guessed there's a paranormal affairs department. Honestly, I thought all psychics of this age were frauds. Fuck you. Wait, we're still crying. We're not frauds. At least, that's the impression I got from watching TV. Okay, he's not crying. To be fair, the majority of them are. But for the record, our department is officially approved by the government. Really, huh? Back in my time, psychics were treated as onmyoji, and even held official positions in the borough of Onmyo, a public institution. Oh, you seem to know a lot about that. Were you involved somehow? Uh-oh. I explained all that without even thinking. It just came naturally to me. Honestly, I'm surprised as you are. Her memories are coming back. I think in her line, after this interaction, she started remembering a lot more. Let's see. I guess this means I must have had something to do with the Bureau of Onmayo. It seems your memories aren't lost after all. All we have to do is find a way to trigger them. Keep going. So anyway, what are you couple paranormal affairs officials doing on Kamishima? Working on a case, of course. What else? Our job is to resolve the incidents caused by curses and paranormal phenomena, and whenever possible, prevent them from occurring. It's up to us to solve the greatest mysteries and do whatever it takes to keep the peace, and which is usually a lot. Wait, does that mean something's happened here? You don't know, huh? No what? Sounds like we better fill you in a bit first. Blah blah blah. Okay, no, they're not gonna do the jump scene. We're working on several cases right now, but I'd say only 2 of them are a priority. 2. Mind you, we've known about the first one for quite some time. The Curse of Raging Waves. We come to lift it before it unleashes a huge storm on the southern sea of Kamishima. The Curse of Raging Waves. That's right, ever heard of it? No, never. That's to be expected. I imagine islanders aren't too fond of discussing the disaster. Anyhow, that situation is ongoing. As for the other priority case. Right, you mentioned there's 2? What's the other one? Immortality? We actually only learned of this one after we arrived on the island today, but oh, it could be the fish curse. Oh, fuck, wait, no, something else. Protocol dictates that we have to deal with any 800-year-old immortals we find. What do you mean deal with? Is she lying? It's not all that difficult to understand. To begin with, an 800-year-old immortal shouldn't exist in this world. And if their existence were to become public knowledge, it would lead to an outbreak of trouble of every kind. Heck, some people are already looking to gain immortality for themselves at any cost. Ah, it's Pandora's box. If you let it out, then everyone's trying to get immortality. You gotta keep it hidden. What? For the sake of maintaining public order, it's vital that the world remains convinced immortality is just a myth. However... Wait, what's going on? Stop her, Soto! I have the curse. He has the curse of binding. Halt! Okay, I was scared for a second. I was like, wait, are we killing her? If I was the other guy in the other game, oh, you die from my girlfriend I met 3 months ago. Can't you let me go? Calm down, will you? I hadn't finished. What I was going to say was, I've got no intention of doing anything with you, so don't worry. Wait, really? Surprised? But you should know better than anyone why that would be. Why would that be? Wait, Soto's question marking. You might be an 800-year immortal. But your time's nearly up. Oh shit. She's gonna die? Sato? Dude, look at fucking Soto's face. He's always making something stupid. These eyes never lie. Sato Shiranami. For the first time in centuries, you're standing on death's door. In a matter of a few days, you'll be gone from this world, am I right? A few days? Yes, it's exactly as you say. Oh, she knew about it! I think... 2 days?! I've only got 2 days left now. Just 2 more, huh? So you knew this was coming, but you choose to make a life for yourself on this island, even so? Yeah. Oh, no wonder she felt so guilty. She doesn't, oh, what, stop staring like that. She doesn't have that long to live, yet despite that, because she didn't turn herself into like the evil people, I think, she made the entire island get slaughtered. So then she felt super guilty. Ah, fuck. I've known all along from the moment I woke up. Well, now you know why I prepared to turn a blind eye. In just 48 hours, give or take, you'll fade away and that'll be that. Damn. Of course, you would have to swear to keep your identity secret to the last. But provided you can keep your word, you're free to go. I can and I will, thank you. Except people find out regardless. Don't thank me yet. There's another matter I'll be needing your help with. If I'm to leave you be. Another matter. But first, before I forget. Yes? Keep remaining today a secret, and don't let on anyone that you know about the curse of raging waves. Okay. People get suspicious otherwise. Even if Wakamura tells you about it, be sure to act surprised. I figured that shouldn't be too difficult for you. You're an experienced secret keeper after all. I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. Okay. By the way, I was wondering, how do you know I was an 800-year immortal? My elemental vision, you're glowing red. Oh, that. These eyes of mine. Mine have what you might call a special ability. 6 eyes? Are we fucking Gojo? A special ability. If I look hard enough at someone, I can tell whether they're an ordinary human or an immortal. It's like you have a different colored aura about you. Really? Not only that, but it turns out, with a bit of focus, even immortals can tell each other apart. What? Really? Is that so? Is that so? Oh, I just meant you look the same as anyone else to me. I'm not immortal myself, you know. Really, I thought for sure you must be, since you seem to know so much about all of this. Okay, that's repeating. Right now, we're looking for a way to lift the curse of raging waves. But that's Soda's area's expertise, so I'll leave the explanation to him. Right. This concerns a legend passed down in my family, the Kiryu clan, over generations. Oh, I should mention, this is something I've pieced together from various sources, so it might not be entirely accurate. Right. Long ago, south of Kamishima, there was an island called Taishima. It said that 400 years ago, it was beset by an earthquake and a tsunami in an event so catastrophic that the island sunk to the sea floor. Taishima. However, the truth of the matter is that it was invaded and laid waste too. Then, in the aftermath, the islanders' intense hatred coalesced to the curse of raging waves, which manifested as a tremendous storm. I see. 400 years ago. So this would have been toward the end of the Sengoku period, correct? Yes, ma'am. The Honoji incident, in which Oda Nobunaga ended his life, took place in 1582, if you'll recall. Following this event, one of my ancestors, an accomplished onmyoji by the name of Harukage Tsuchi Mikado, sacrificed a young woman, one of the survivors of Taishima, in order to seal away the source of the curse of raging waves. An onmyoji? Harukage Tsuchi Mikado sacrificed a young woman to seal away the source of the curse of raging waves. Harukage, okay. Wouldn't that make your ancestor a direct descendant of Abe no Shime? Oh, okay, this is head hurty. A lot of historical facts. Give me a second. Sounds to me like you share bloodline with the Onmyoji elite. Yes and no. While Harukage's powers were potent, he was never affiliated with the borough of Onmyo. In fact, he shunned his illustration surname early on and left the government service, preferring to uphold peace as a civilian. So he was eccentric and elite, gotcha. Harukage's seal was not permanent, however, it would only endure for 4 centuries. Wait, you mean... Yeah, this was the last year of peace. Actually, the seal's already broken. Isn't that really bad? For now, the curse appears to be inert, but the storm could strike at any moment. Okay, so you need to find a way to seal the curse again, is that it? Not seal it, break it. We're here to put an end to the curse for good. Shouldn't be too difficult, it's bound to have weakened a bit after 400 years. Indeed, it seems to have been Harukage's plan to put the legend tells. Okay, so they're discussing about how they're trying to destroy the curse rather than seal it. Okay, but we know that the... We'll see. I'm just trying to brain hurty, guys, brain hurty. That he left behind instructions detailing how the curse had been lifted after 400 years elapsed, however. The map that would have led us to these instructions have been lost. We have the instructions. Where is it? Here. Unbind the seal. We did that, I think. Iron box. Thou must offer still-tied mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice sanctuary. We just need everyone's information to get together. But they don't have this information. Had been lost. Oh no. It seems they were once concealed inside a model of a mummified mermaid. Yet over time, this fact was forgotten, and at some point in my family's history, the object in question was sold to a foreign buyer. But if you don't have the map, then what are you going to do? We're hoping to find some clue as to the map's whereabouts on here in Kamishima. But we had no luck so far, and I reckon we've hit a dead end. I see. Okay. Apparently, Wakamura's been trying to find a way to end the curse of raging waves himself. He told us he'd already warned the islanders about impending danger, and refused to have anything to do with us. I'm so sorry to hear that. I just hope that it'll be the end of it. But this is one job I just can't afford to foist off on anyone else. Not entirely anyway. Foist. What the fuck does that mean? That sounds like moist. Or it doesn't sound like moist. It just rhymes with it. Apparently, Wakamura has been trying to find a. Okay, we read this. Okay. I'm not immortal myself, you know. Okay, we read that. I think. For stars, only 2 days for an 800-year-old's lifespan remain. She knows it, yet she's perfectly calm. Seems like she accepted her fate. If so, I suppose there's no harm in letting her go about her business as usual. I'd not take that time away from her if I can help it. Oh, actually, I'm talking about the borough of Onmyoja brought back another memory. Again, about like remembering. I'm pretty sure it was on Onmyoji who put me on to sleep. And Onmyoji, using some kind of spell to keep me in a state between life and death. Really? So someone intentionally put you to sleep under the sea. There must have been a good reason for it. What do you think, Soto? From what point are your memories clearest, would you say? Well, I guess about 3 months ago, when the spell keeping you in that state under the sea wore off. When you woke up, and then I see. Soto? I know that look. Do you notice something? Not exactly. It simply occurred to me that if her state of, shall we say, suspended animation was lifted while she was in the sea of debts. Wait, what? Her state of suspended animation was lifted while she was in the sea of debts. Would she not have drowned and resurrected several times over? Yeah, she was in the water. How does this work? Oh yeah, I did. It was hell. Oh, she was just fucking drowning and resurrecting in the water. Damn! I woke up under the sea, unable to breathe, drowned, then came back over and over again. Oh fuck. It was horrible, and I still remember it every last second. I'm sorry, jeez, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Damn, dude, this girl has been through hell. She was being tortured. She was sealed off from like her past, right? For like years. She's the cause of a bunch of deaths. Jesus. The instant I came back, I swam as hard as I could, trying to reach the surface. But even so, I think it took me about 3 days to reach the shore. Can you even swim with like water inside yourself? I lost count of how many times I died down there. This is where Wakamura found her. Then finally I came to Kamishima Bay, where Mr. Wakamura found me and took me in. And I've been living here peacefully ever since. No one's even suspected I'm immortal. You sure about that? Are you? No one else knows? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Anyhow, I guess that settles the issue of how far back your memories go. If your lifespan nearly at the end, it must mean that you consumed the flesh of a mermaid exactly 800 years ago. Of course, you already knew that, didn't you? Not that you've been forthcoming about it. Sorry, I... Don't apologize. That just proves you know how to hold your tongue. A valuable skill when you got a secret to keep. Mind you, this fact does put matters in a new light. Say, Soto, what events took place 800 years ago? Alright, nerd. Nerd, do the talking! Let's see. 800 centuries ago from the present day. That would place us midway through the 11... How the fuck do you say that? 1180s, when the Heian period was coming to an end. Right around the Ginpei War took place. Ah, of course, the Hiyake! Exactly. Don't you think there might be a connection? I'm lost. I'm not a history buff. Alright, next question. You wouldn't have to know much about the Hiyake, would you? The Hiyake, why do you ask? This exactly pertains to one of the other cases we're working on, but... We've got reason to believe that that someone out there is using the curse of Hiyake to commit murder. Oh, that's the samurai. That's what I'm thinking. The Hyuga curse. So that's gotta be, what's that bitch name? Profiles. What's her name? Her. She has the curse thing, right? The Hyuga curse. Did you hear about those skeletal remains that turned up on the rear here? It was all over the news. Oh yeah, I saw that. We suspect that the curse of the Hyuga may be involved. And seeing you as you were alive 800 years ago, I was hoping you might know something about the Hyuga that could help us. If we're right in thinking that you had ties to the borough of Onmyo, the time matches up perfectly. I've known once, but nothing's coming to me at the moment. Really shoot. Can you even remember that far? When people ask me, oh, do you remember your childhood? I'll be like, oh fuck, I don't remember what I ate last night. I can't imagine like 800 years. On that note, I too noticed a potential correlation. There is a legend that tells us how Taira no Todamori was presented with the flesh of a mermaid at Betsuho. Perhaps that was the flesh of Sato consumed to gain her immortality? Actually, I'm pretty familiar with that legend myself. And those so-called mermaids that were caught in Betsuho certainly weren't the kind that can make anyone immortal. Oh, is that so? But if you ask me, Sato here couldn't have become immortal by eating mermaid flesh. Without the use of a relic called the Tome Tobacco. Now, does that ring any bells? Oh, they know about that! Huh? Wait, mermaid flesh? In the Tome Tobacco? Oh, how you remember something? Yes, that's it. It was one of the Hyuga. A man wearing a suit of armor. We were on a boat. He had the Tome Tobacco. There was mermaid flesh inside it. He wanted me to eat some of it. Sorry? A man was wearing a suit of armor and we were on a boat. He had a Tome Tobacco. Oh, was he testing on her? A warrior in armor, could it be? So it sounds like he had ties to the Hyuga as well. And this man, he was the one who made you eat mermaid flesh? Yes, I remember now. What was his name? Do you remember that too? I think it was Tomo something. Tomo. Tomoshige? That's it! The man's name was Tara no Tomoshige. Tara no Tomoshige. Who's this guy? That was the name of the Tara no Yorimori sons. Ooh! And the Yorimori himself was the son of Tadamori's official wife. So you're telling me that Tadamori's grandson forced Sato to eat the mermaid's flesh? What do you know about this Tara no Tomoshige anyway? Not much, aside from the fact that he was part of the clan's main lineage. History has not been fit to record his deeds, wherever they may have been. Well, he may not have been one of the clan's famous warriors, but to think you actually knew one of the Hyuga. You mentioned you were in a boat. Do you recall anything else? I think we were being chased. I do not wonder at that. At the end of the Heian period, the Hyuga were pursued by the full might of the Genji forces. Lost, brain hurty. I was struck by an arrow and I fell into the sea and drowned. But by that time, I already become immortal. Then how was she used as like the seal? Later, I must have resurrected and washed up somewhere along the coast, and I guess that's how I escaped. Oh, okay, this is still in the past. This is not like when she was used as a seal, that's what I think. What about Tomoshige? Did he eat some of the mermaid flesh too? I'm not sure. I don't remember that part, but I don't think I encountered him after that. Oh, fuck! This Tomoshige? I think they did eat the mermaid flesh, and they were the person in the phone call talking about, oh, my Osato. Don't you remember me? It has to be. It has to be one of these characters. One of these characters has to be Tomoshige. Okay, this is basically a Nima situation from the previous game. Tomoshige. That's what I'm thinking. That's a theory. If you remember, ma'am, that cursed echo I witnessed held the famed blade Nuke Maru. Perhaps Tomoshige inherited the blade from Yorimori and wielded it with the intent to avenge his clan. Maybe I'm wrong. After all, the future generations will surely have held a memorial service for the warrior renowned as like Yorimori, setting his spirit to rest. Tomoshige, on the other hand, is unlikely to have received the same treatment, so if so, his hatred may have persisted long after his death. Oh, I guess he did die. Creating the curse of Hyuke, he was the cause of the Hyuke. It is a distinct possibility. This curse sounds terrifying. I have to say, I wasn't expecting a connection here. You know, Sato, it's starting to sound like you're involved with all incidents that have gone down in these parts over the centuries. Not by choice. Holy fuck, alright. Anyway, I got the feeling that this Tarino Tomoshige wasn't a very nice guy. I think it was the guy in the other phone call. This curse of this sounds even nastier. Could it really still be active after all this time? It is. It massacred the island. It certainly looks that way. The Hyuke's resentment is awfully persistent, I hear. You don't think he could have held a grudge against me, do you? Who knows? That would depend on your relationship with him back then. Oh man. However, it appears someone is actively wielding the curse of Hyuke at present. Therefore, the targets of the curse would be decided by this individual, whoever they may be. Another unknown, huh? Firstborn from Tomoshige. It kills an individual who meets conditions by cleaving them too. Resentment lingering from the falls. Oh, got it. Figuring out the origin of the curse is all well and good, but it doesn't help us solve the case. We need to track down the person who actually is using it, or it'll keep happening. We know who it is. Indeed. Or someone that's using it. Hope you find them soon. Apparently, Wakamura's been trying to find a way to end the curse of raging waves himself. He knows already. He warned the islanders about the impending danger. He refused to have anything more to do with us. Okay, I think we read this. I just hope that it'll be the end of it, but this is one job we can't afford to foist off anyone else, not entirely anyway. Okay. Anything new? Okay, we read that. I guess we'll keep talking about Sato? By the way, you wouldn't happen to be concealing anything else, would you? No, It's fine. I'll not pry just so long you answer my questions. Alright, we've seen that. Now there's something I'd like you to try and remember for me. Me, but... Or humor me. Doesn't the story behind the curse of the raging waves ring any bells? Why should it? The girl who sacrificed in order to seal away the curse of raging waves 4 centuries ago. That might have not been you. Might that not have been you, Sato Tsurami? What? Wait, what? The girl who sacrificed in order to seal away the curse of raging waves a century ago. Might that not have been you? Are they saying it's not? No, are they saying it is her, right? What? Wait, what are you guys saying? You said yourself that it wasn't Onmyoji who put that in that state of deep slumber on the sea floor. Does it not seem highly probable that you're the sacrifice who has held back the curse for the past 400 years? Oh, okay, they are assuming she is. Okay. Oh man, you're right, that was me. I knew it. I'm sorry, I can't no more. I can't do this anymore. What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourself. Yes, so much resentment, not resentment, baggage. Is it that painful to remember? We didn't come here to ask you to sacrifice yourself again, if that's what you're worried about. All those years under the sea can't have been easy on her, you know. She wasn't really asleep. Her brain would still have been active. Moreover, there's a limit to how many memories the human brain can hold. I would estimate the maximum capacity to hold about the maximum capacity to be about 100 years worth. Are you saying she remembers being in that state under the sea? In a sense, I presume her memory is filled with stretches of utter darkness, her view of the sea in depths. Any memories from before that time have likely been pushed deep into her subconscious. Then maybe they're not gone for good. There's a chance she'll remember more. We just need to find the right trigger. But she's in pain! Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out on you like that. It took me a second to get over the shock. Well, it seems my theory about you being the sacrifice was right on the money. But it doesn't look like you'll be able to tell us too much about the past after all. Guess not. Wish I could have been more help. There's something else I'd like to ask you. Be my guest. How exactly do you deal with 800-year-old immortals? You sure you want to know? Huh? Since it's not going to happen to you, there's no reason for you to think about it. I thought it would be something like taking away their immortality. Unfortunately, that's downright impossible. Ow! We chained them up? Because your original body's long gone, you know. Wait, what? But then, what else can you do? You tell her, Soto. Must I always be the one to handle these unpleasant topics? Besides, I see no point in explaining something that she's already painfully familiar with. What do you mean? Oh! They put them under the sea, drowning. Among the arts, we psychics wield a spell that can place even an immortal into a state of apparent death. Once that is done, they simply be sealed in underground vaults for the rest of their days. Wait, you mean it's the same thing that happened to me? Essentially, yes, except that in your case, it was for the purpose of making you a sacrifice. And you woke up before your lifetime came to an end. Yikes! Mind you, neither I nor Soto has ever actually done this to anyone. Though I did hear a rumor that someone was dealt with that a few decades back. Okay, give me a second to breathe. Lots of dialogue. I think after this chapter, I'm gonna call it. I'm kinda hangy. I'm probably gonna get something to snack on. Let's keep going. Of course, there have been 800-year-old immortals who sought ways to become mortal again in the past. But they all failed. Even if they managed to track down the mermaid who gave them their immortality, it was no good. That's why more than a few immortals have ended up living out their long lives in religious seclusion. Oh, okay, that's it. We got this. But does it mean that seal broke because I woke up? We cannot certain of that. Perhaps it was the other way around. The seal may have broken its own accord, releasing you from your slumber. Either way, it's not your fault. Don't you go blaming yourself for any of this. Still, if I hadn't... Listen, your sacrifice kept the curse at bay for 4 whole centuries. That's half of your extended lifespan. No one could ask more of you than that. The rest is up to you, Soto. Isn't that right? Yes, but I'm counting on your help as well, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. So, is there any chance you remember something about the curse of raging waves? Did that Onmyoji Harukage Tsuchi Mikado happen to tell you how it could be lifted? I'm sorry, all that can come back to me is the fact that I was sacrificed. Don't remember the Onmyoji at all, what kind of person he was or anything. The most I can remember is that I think he said something about the curse being lifted after 400 years. Huh. That's all, huh? Well, be sure to let us know if you remember anything else that could help us break the curse. I will. Last one. Speaking of immortals, there's something else I had to ask you. Yes? No, I'm not certain about this, but I get the feeling that there's another 800-year immortal on the Kamishima right now. It is the guy, Tomo Shige? What's his face? Do we have that guy's name? But it's the creepy guy. It has to be like one of these guys. One of these guys. On Kamishima right now. What? Also, if she like was able to like scout like go around the island, she could spot them. Any idea who it might be? No, I don't have a clue. Are you sure about that? Because if there's another mortal here, I'll find them eventually, you know. Even if I have to scare the island from end to end. Does that change your answer? No, I really don't know who it could be. Alright, if you say so. Guess that means I'll have to search the island after all. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Well, I'd say that about covers everything. We've talked your ear off long enough. It must be confusing after all this talk of the past. It will not trouble you any further. Right, thank you. Still, give it a bit of time. Something else might come back to you. If it does, please let us know. We'll be visiting the island again real soon, so you should have a chance. Will do, I'll be going then. Alright. So now what? He's given us much to ponder. Do you think we'd encounter a living witness? I never dreamt it possible. Sure, it was fascinating, but I can't say it did as much good, as far as our investigation is concerned. Besides, she's still hiding something, that one. You think so, ma'am? I do, in fact. I bet on it. She might even be up to something. Our primary objective here is to lift the curse of raging waves. We don't need to start digging into anything else without a good reason. On that note, do you really intend to search the island for this other 800-year-old immortal? Yeah, I figured we might as well look into that one too, while we're still here. Understood. We're gone! I wonder... Oh my god, I was like, who the fuck is that? What you got, man? My apologies for the interruption, but there is an important matter I wish to discuss with you. Now then, I believe you have just been privy to the quite interesting development. As Yumeko Shiki would tell it, Sato Tsurami is not the only 800-year-old immortal here on Kamishima. And so I would pose you a question. There's indeed one more individual on Kamishima who has made a miraculous return from the dead. You have borne witness to the death and revival of this individual a total of 4 times. What? Four times? With this in mind, allow me to ask, who is the other 800-year-old immortal on Kamishima? Please tell me the name. Let's see. The death and revival of this individual 4 times. Who is the other immortal? I think. Who died multiple times? Witness death? Okay. Okay. Who could it be? I'm thinking Yuza. He did have incidents where he died. He died in the diving. He was at like the ship the tidal wave shipwreck, but he was like the only survivor, right? Maybe he died and resurrected? I think it's Yuza. Let's see. Yuza? Oh, got it! Wait, he's the other immortal! Wait, but how? Wait. Hold on. But this is his mother. Wait, what? Correct. The answer is Yuza Minakuchi. Do you think you got it in one go? You're quite the observant one. Yeah, cause like he's the only one I remember dying, and like we were able to resurrect. Every time Yuza ran out of oxygen while diving, he suffocated to death in the ocean depths. However, following his demise, he returned to life and was able to continue where he had left off. It would normally be highly unusual for someone to reach a direct rank of 19 on the first outing. Such a feat would be difficult indeed unless one was unburdened by the fear of failure or the fear of death. Oh! So this was knowledge of his own immortality that led him to displaying such an uncanny degree of confidence. That means we resurrect when our head gets chopped off. As you may have suspected, Yuzo Minakuchi became the 800-year immortal 5 years ago when he was saved by a mermaid. Oh no, he was saved by a mermaid! In truth, help arrived too late that fateful day, and it became the first time he lost his life. I wonder what light this new information will cast on events going forward. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Done. Okay, I think that's a good point to leave off of. Yeah, okay. It's like 2 parts. Alright, I think this is a good part to fuck off on. But yeah, exciting stuff. The main character actually is immortal. We're learning a lot about the past. And yeah, things are wrapping up.
With that being said, I'm out this motherfucker.
Thanks for let me see. Oh, let me play some. I haven't played this music in a minute. Give me a second. This one. This one? Oh no, this one. Give me a second. Alright. Thanks for everyone who came by to say hi. Goodbye. Thanks for coming by. Tomorrow we'll continue more of that story. And yeah, thanks for everyone who lurked, chirped, and I'm out this motherfucker. Bye. Later, Mail. Actually, man, I want to talk to you about Calamity. This is a bunch, like, oh my god. What about it? I don't know. I'm just sad about it because it turns out that the main guy was a pedophile, and it got canceled. Wait, you didn't hear about that? Wait, do you not hear about that? I didn't? Dude, okay. Calamity is now going to be not updated in Terraria because the main owner was like being, was like messaging minors. And like all the devs were like, yeah, there's no way we can like, keep up with this game. So then all like the assets, everyone that did the art assets for the Calamity mod were like, yeah, fuck that, we're gone. Now it's not gonna be updated no more. That sucks. Yeah. So then it's over. I think XQC literally messaged the people like, hey, I'll buy it. And then they're like, guys, we don't like XQC. Plus, there's like legality issues because like you can't like buy mods because you know it's a mod of a game. You can't buy like a mod. So then like there's only donations and shit. Why is that those type of people? You know, side rants. There's a Danganronpa like fan game, and it got canceled because the owners were pedophiles and like the workers were trying to keep hush about it. What gotta be normal? Yeah, I don't know. Really weird. But thanks you guys for just lurking, sticking by. I appreciate it. I'm out this motherfucker. Bye. So I'll probably play Calamity sometime soon.